And then you start sending them to Mexico. They started coming back with no hair because they had piojos. Now they're all bald.
So that was the trend then.
Dude, and in the early 90s, every cholo now started shaving their head. And dude, I connected both. You go to Mexico, all of a sudden your hair's gone and you're only 15, bro. That's piojos, bro.
So the bald cholo look started in Mexico. Is that
because of the fact that they were being saying, Mijos cholo, send them to Mexico to straighten him out. All he did was teach all his cousins how to be a thug. He polluted the little community in Mexico, told them how to make crack, and then came back.
Wow. You're getting the bonus plan out there. I mean, it's kind of like going to the military, but
but
it's a different military.
It's you to Mexico.
Shit, man.
Tell me you didn't have fucking friends that were cholos all of a sudden. What happened? Oh, his parents sent them to Mexico.
Yeah.
You always heard that shit. Right, cousin.
You got pulled over by a cop one time.
Yeah.
You fucking ended up in Mexico.
Yeah, you're going to Mexico, bro.
That is so true, though.
That's the punishment. You go
it's either that or they move you like out east, like there's some primos in Arkansas somewhere.
In Arkansas, where
you know,
you're not gonna have these friends anymore.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Damn.
It's true, bro.
Washington.
Andale.
Sunnyside, Yakima, those places
North
out there.
Dakota. What the hell am I doing? North Dakota. Yeah.
And you know, us Mexicans, that's how we develop out there, bro.
That's
Not
it,
the Dakotas.
That's what you get.
No se porta bien, he goes to Mexico. And that was the threat.
Now we know.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Blackout Podcast. Yes, we are live, and, you know, what a way to start this. We got the Dodger game, World Series, game number 3 in front of us. Dodgers up right now 4-0 in the 8th inning, and we got comedian Richard Villa, the homie.
What's up? I don't even know what camera. There's so many right there. Hi.
This is yours right here, bro.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Thank you.
You got your camera, and then you got the
This
wide
is dope,
one.
dude. I can't believe my wife believed me when I said I'm going to go to work.
And then you went back to a couch.
I'm here watching the Dodger game, drinking a beer with ODM.
Yeah, like this ain't working.
With 2 beautiful girls. Babe, I'm working.
And a modelo.
El modelo.
He got here. I was like, bro, you want a beer? Yeah, I'll take one.
Hell yeah. I didn't know it was going to be like this. This is awesome.
It's like being in a man cave, right?
It is. This is awesome, dude. You're watching the game, having a modelo, chilling,
Yapping.
AC.
yapping.
This is what we do. I mean, we don't really watch games during the live, but I mean, we have to. We didn't want to start after, so we'll just watch it with everybody out there.
Absolutely.
No, very important. 2 more games left to go, man. Hopefully the World Series can come to an end in New York, but there's spoke
There you
too
go.
soon.
There's an out.
There's an out.
That's
In
right,
real
Mook,
time.
On top of it.
Real time. See, you don't have to go anywhere. Just watch us. We'll tell you the.
Bobby Flay in the mix.
Oh shit.
Martha Stewart.
They're getting all the criminals out. Dude, I swear to God, if I see Diddy, I swear to God, if I see Diddy, bro,
He'll be an
no,
incognito.
that's powerful. No, that's powerful.
Sick ass Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
Was that? Oh, was that Billy Joel? Oh, he passed away, didn't he? No,
Billy
never
Joel
mind. Let me
passed
shut up.
away.
Did he?
No.
All those old fuckers are just dropping, bro, left and right. Am I lying?
No, not until all the Beatles are dead do they die.
Damn, we still got 2 though.
I know.
We still got 2.
Not until all the Beatles are dead.
Man.
Here we are, though. It's Monday Fun Day, as you can see.
Yeah, chillaxing. This is going to be a great
Damn, I know
episode.
about
We're just going to
that.
sit here and watch TV and react to everything. You guys didn't expect an interview or anything, did you guys? 'Cause
Shit.
Well,
chilling.
I just wanted to watch the game and have a comedian right by my side to
that's it. Talking.
shoot the shit with.
Exactly.
It's
And for me, I just want to get out of the house. I'm a work.
How long you been married, bro?
What is it, 13 years now?
How many wives?
Second wife. This is my second wife.
How'd I know that?
I had to start up one. I think you met me when I was married to the Border Patrol agent.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Wow.
You met me when I married the Border Patrol agent.
That's right.
And then she became a sheriff.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Look, these girls are like, oh.
Damn, that's tight.
She already got your Lambo in the driveway then?
Hell yeah.
Got
No,
that shit towed?
I had to get a divorce, dude. People don't understand. When your husband's a sheriff, that's great. He can protect you. He knows how
Right.
to use a gun. He's the man of the house. All
She
that
was
shit
wearing
is
the
awesome.
trousers, right?
When she's the sheriff, and not because she's a sheriff, it's because her job was to be a prison guard. So she had no problem bringing a guy my size down to the floor and
That's
fucking head block him and punch him down and straighten him out. You know what I mean?
She don't need no help.
Oh, no. She can kick anybody's ass. So she brings that attitude home, that energy. She brings it home, dude. So she was running the prison like she was running the household.
So she couldn't leave her work at work.
No,
she
brought it home like she was studying for a fucking exam. I was like, dude, babe, really? Do you need to be screaming for everything? Relax.
You would think that would be kind of like exciting.
A turn on,
for
right? You got
Yeah.
handcuffs.
For like the first couple times, maybe, until you thought that shit was real.
No,
Or
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Promise, she was rough, dude. She hit me. Don't laugh.
Sorry.
See, this is what I mean. When a man says he got hit, people laugh.
But you're a comedian, though.
No, that doesn't.
Yeah, everything's a
I
joke.
have feelings too. What the hell? This is what I mean, bro. When she hit me, I said, "Do I call the cops?" No, they're just gonna laugh too. Like I really thought that.
Yeah,
like,
how do you
why
do
the-
that?
Why the hell do I
Like,
call the
Richard,
cops?
stop calling.
Yeah, no, like what am I gonna say? Hey, one of yours hit me. Come over here. Like, oh no, I don't need guys outside of my house laughing at me.
The double standard. My bad.
No, man.
Like you got to build yourself up to like, how am I going to present this to another cop? Like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
You can't just show
My
up
wife's
and go,
beating on me. I mean,
can you imagine how that would have been? Like, call the cops, the sheriff shows up. So what happened, sir? She hit me. He goes, who? Oh man,
This delicate flower.
Huh?
This delicate flower. hit
Yeah,
you?
that like no, because he knows he's the sheriff. Oh, I know who it is.
fuck. I remember I always tell this story, man. I had one crazy toxica show up at my door, bro, and she like broke my glass with her shoe. And no, it wasn't my fault. But she always had a way of turning it around. She lived with me. And the cops showed up because I called the cops on her. I wasn't going to go the other way with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just call the cops. They showed up, and then she just all of a sudden got all innocent, like puppy eyes. I just want to get my stuff. It's in there. And I'm like, yeah, could you ask her about the broken window right here? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now we're saying this, girls. Does this happen? Do you guys switch it off right away? Do you
Only the narcs.
only when it comes to the cops?
Well, I mean, like the narcissist type bitch.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, but
you
it does happen, right?
It does, but there's
Okay, it's
there-
not just
happens.
us just saying women do this. There's
It's men and
some-
women that can manipulate the shit like that. So they're
is
out
true.
there, you know,
That
they're
is
out
true.
there.
Yeah, they're both. Women are great at it.
Just depends how good of an actor you are, type of thing.
Oh, I was so good at gaslighting. Oh, I was so good at it. So TikTok came and told everybody what I was doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Social
I was
media.
so
We're
good
not
at
game
it.
then. We didn't know.
Yup,
So
TikTok.
taught us
Yeah,
that.
so
What a
TikTok
narcissist
educated all these girls what I was doing. I was like, ah, shit, they gave it a name.
TikTok gave us the whole glossary. So no mames.
Exactly.
Manipulator.
So you're very active on TikTok, I see. I think that's where I come across most of your
Yeah,
videos,
yeah.
right?
It's not me. It's my brother. I'll be honest with you. My brother's the one that handles all my social media. He says, just keep spitting it out, man. Just keep throwing the content out. You keep
Right.
recording it. I'll be the one presenting it.
Oh, shit.
And
I wish
really,
I had
that's
somebody
what
like
you
that.
need now. You need somebody
Yeah.
that's literally just because there is no radio, there's no television, there's none of that anymore. Now there's the platforms that we were used to create a star they don't exist anymore. The reason I'm here is because this is the only way you keep
That's
chipping
right.
away to the top. That's it. My fans will find him. His fans will find me. And that's it. But the beauty of it is we have the freedom to do it our way.
Yeah.
And
You know,
however we want to do it.
I was on TikTok earlier this morning, and somebody goes, there's always somebody that pops in because I DJ now. I started it's like my second week in the morning, and they're like, hey, ODM, you're not with 99.1 anymore? You know, the radio station I did 23 years. And I was like, nah, it's been 2 years, man. Oh, man, this and that. I was like, but, you know, this is the new radio. This
Yeah.
is it. You know what I'm saying?
it.
I'm thinking, shit, am I going to play the same thing 2 hours from now as I just did right now? Probably so, because people come in and out. They phase in and out, just like radio stations.
does.
You go from point A to point B, you know, and then all of a sudden, an hour later, you got a whole new wave of listeners come in. I love it, man. I enjoy it.
I would say this, no, because I get to be ODM. You better be here for the whole playlist.
Ah,
You understand?
We got some diehards, too.
where you don't. Sorry, wake up early then. Give them an incentive because I'm gonna play the bangers in the morning. Put me on since the beginning.
I like that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get to just don't worry, I'll catch up next hour. No, that was television. This is ODM
true.
plays it how ODM plays it. That's why I have
That's
the
true.
freedom to do whatever I want. So your fan base, they just gotta respect that. I listen to him because I respect his choices when it comes to music.
Give them a
They have to turn on. They have to turn on the notifications.
Drop it if it wasn't expensive. I would drop it if it wasn't expensive, but I know these
No,
are
that is so true. What were you saying, Danny?
Por eso turn on the.
That's why they turn on their notifications to get notified.
yes,
You know,
exactly.
and then they'll be there like from
You
the
gotta be
beginning.
on it because if not, you missed it. Sorry,
Yup.
because ODM will give you
That's
everything,
true, brother.
on that.
And the fact that you're right. Like it's like radio, you can't go back and on TikTok and watch it again like you can YouTube or this podcast right here.
Or hey, if you post it after you went on live, they go to catch me after. Now you're gonna have to wait so you can see the rerun, but you didn't see the fresh one.
Man, that's how this Vato gets him up early in the morning.
Oh, bro, let me tell you. See, babe, I'm working.
Give him another modelo.
Oh shit, that's my girl Simone Biles though.
What happened?
I'm still watching the game, but now it's in commercials. Whoops.
Oh,
Now we're
That's your
cross-referencing
girl?
sports.
We dropping names right now, Chris? Who's
We
that?
are. She's a gymnast.
Okay.
I
see,
see she's in
well, yeah, well, my Theo Chuy did the catering for that commercial. I'm not saying nothing.
I was there.
Le hizo quesadillas a todos.
Ooh, stop, man. We're on a diet right now. Chill.
Is the World Series like the Super Bowl or like the commercials are a thing?
I think Super Bowl's bigger.
Not.
Oh,
the
yeah.
commercials. They play the same
Oh, I
commercials
know
right
what you
now.
mean. Nah.
No, you know why? Somebody explained it to me. Because
What?
there's 7 of these. No, seriously. Super Bowl is one day, one
Oh, okay, I
game.
see.
Everything's on the line here.
Yeah.
One day. Because you have 7 games, people go, I'll catch the second game. I'll catch the third game. I'll catch the fourth game.
They don't know the rule. You gotta be tapped in.
Dude.
Here we go. All right, let's go to the chat. Here we go. We're
right.
talking about your ex-wife. Murder Side said he finally decided to divorce when she wanted to do a cavity search.
Are you kidding me, bro?
I don't even know what that fuck is. That an inside joke that I don't know about?
No,
You know what a
they
cavity
check
is?
everything, bro.
Nah.
Oh, no, bro. You're going to bend over.
Then I don't want to know what that
Squat,
shit is.
cough.
And that's when in the movies.
Wait,
when
why
they-
does everybody know in this room what that is?
You ain't never seen the movies when they put on the glove and
Yeah.
they go cavity check.
I've never, I swear to God, I've never.
It makes sense.
Yeah, like when
Go ahead.
You talk about like with the fucking hand? and all the way
airport?
Everything, bro.
That's like an extreme.
They call it a 5th pocket for a reason, homie.
it's cavity
I have never in my life have ever heard of that before.
You just say you
Cavity
never been
surgery.
cavity
That's
surgery,
something
bro.
new, man. Crazy shit. Dodgers playing right now. 9th inning.
Top of the ninth, let's go.
Dodgers up 4-0 right now. 0 outs. And they're at to bat. So,
I don't see this going any other way
Got
but
Tommy
Dodgers,
right here.
man.
man,
Not on top of the
Actually,
9th.
2 Tommies right here.
shutout right here.
Tommy 2 times.
Money Moons wants the Dodgers to lose, of course.
I don't really care. No, I don't care. I'm an Angels fan. I hate the Dodgers.
That's
but
right.
I don't care who wins. Well, I honestly don't give.
Said
Straight
that
up.
guy's going to take his ball home. No, you forget that.
Straight up. I respect it, man.
Yeah.
I just like a good game. LA is West Coast.
Yes.
I'll say it again. I'm an Angels fan as well. My son, I don't know. He decided to go against me, and now he's wearing an Otani shirt.
Hey, this is like religion, bro. You got to let your kids grow up to pick whatever they want to do, man. You can't force it on them. Especially the Angels. Come on, bro. Could you live with yourself knowing that you gave him a
beat up
shitty
at
team?
work. I know,
Yeah,
dog, I
why would
know.
you want him to go through struggles in life? Yeah.
I get it. I get
There
it,
you
bro.
go.
It's like being a Raider fan too, you know.
I get it.
Puta
Nah, you get whooped if you don't.
The Raiders always
Play
lose.
baseball. Don't-
My
There you go.
God.
So we got a base hit, 1 out, top of the 9th.
Oh, here we go. Sports commentator
There
and
you go.
comedian.
And comedian. I
Alright.
do it all, man. Do it all.
So it's Halloween week, and you been in any parties?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. Halloween, it has to be one of the most exciting holidays for me and my wife. Like, we just dive into it, bro. We have multiple costumes.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have events like the fact that, and it's not even kinky. We're not even having sex afterwards.
That's
This is
right.
just- we just do it because
show
we
up
just
and show
love-
out, yeah.
And so we look at things that are trending and we try to do them. For example, Cristian Nodal and Angelica Aguilar.
Oh shit.
That's who we are for Halloween. So I tattooed my face or paint my face like Cristian Nodal, and she puts on fake hips and
She got the bob and shit.
yeah, the bob hair and everything. And,
Órale.
And what? That's
The
one of
bobber.
you said multiple. What else?
so we do that. Then we do a luchador, depending on the parties that we're going. So
Oh,
I have
shit.
I have one called El Sapo.
Yeah.
And she is part of the tag team wrestling team.
Oh, that's what's
so
up.
we do that. Then my little daughter wanted to do Caroline, so we have Caroline for the school.
Coraline?
Or Coraline, whatever that
There you
is.
go.
So I have the little robe, the little Asian robe with the little buttons.
Is that
yeah,
Coraline, like Mexicana or
Like,
from
it's
Carol?
a Coraline.
It's Tim Burton.
It's
Oh,
what
Tim
you
Burton.
Right, Tommy?
doing loteria.
There you go.
Yeah, Coralines.
There you go.
Crystal laughed at that.
But yeah,
Come on.
this is our event. And our hallway is full of pictures from us doing shit in Halloween. Like,
Really?
yeah, dude.
You guys
this is-
participate too, like in costume
Everything.
contests?
My wife was in a trunk
Trunk-
treat.
Trunk or treat?
Yeah, this earlier today.
That's dope.
Yeah, dude. We love this holiday. This is badass holiday, dude.
Man. Yeah, that's dope that you guys get to go out. Well, who watches the kids? How many kids you got?
I got one girl. That's it.
How old?
But she's 10 now.
Okay.
So she rolls with us.
good,
Our
yeah.
very first Halloween, we had our daughter, and we had her in September. Here comes October, and we're going to go see family. And we're like, what do we dress up? That's a theme that could really work with this.
Did I send you that group? The group? Go on.
Oh,
Keep going.
and then we're like, I know, Cheech and Chong, and we dress her up as a joint. Bro, there are pictures on my Instagram. Like,
Aw, you
like
really
Cheech,
did
I'm
it?
like Chong.
That's
And
hilarious.
my daughter was a joint, and I rolled her up into a joint, and it was cold, and everybody got to hug her.
You know what's fucked up about that is that
There's pictures and videos of that.
yeah,
That's what
I was
it
gonna
is.
say, and she's already 10, so she already knows.
Oh, she knows. I was a
Hell
joint.
yeah.
When I
You know what I'm
was-
saying?
when I
Like,
was a
can you
newborn.
imagine?
That's gonna be a
She
great
was
story.
a month and a half old. She was already a joint.
Oh, that's when you did it, when she was a
Yes,
month and a half
a
old.
month and a half.
So she was a roach.
Yeah, she was. Well, yeah, technically, yeah, she was a
Little
roach.
baby.
Yeah,
A little
roach.
baby Jeter right
That's a good
there.
one.
Yeah,
Little baby
little
Jeter.
baby Jeter.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
right.
Hey,
That's
parents of the
fucking
year.
hilarious, dog.
We won first place, by the way. The
Dang.
Halloween party. we
I
won
hope
first
so.
place. Yeah,
As
they
you
were like
should.
best costume ever, best theme ever.
That's awesome.
Well, Tony's up.
Otani's up. Here we go. Ninth inning, man. Dodgers up 4-0. 1 out. This guy has. I'm sorry, he hasn't been putting up anything, man.
Ohtani?
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I got you guys there. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
relax his World Series.
Listen.
It's like $1 billion.
He has, a
right
lot
there.
of, he has a lot of betting to do right now. He
That's
doesn't have
what
time to
Moons
be
would say.
He's
What do you
busy
say,
trying
Moons?
trying to
Well,
measure.
He should
He
be
hasn't
fired.
done nothing
Right?
because I bet on him twice.
Shouldn't be able to play.
Yes.
That's what I said.
You know, they're home. At least hit one home run. Nada. Instead, se lastimó.
Maybe he just got stage. It's the World Series. He's never been in the World Series before.
Right there, like, he's all
Yeah,
hurt.
but if Tiger Bomb can make miracles, you don't think he has the inside scoop on like real good shit, like the real good Asian stuff, the good Japanese bombs? Like Tiger Bomb
The
is good, but
topicals?
I'm sorry. I'm like, who's Tiger Bomb?
It's
Tiger
a
Bomb.
topical.
I'm the elephant.
it's like a
It's like Vicks.
Oh,
Vicks.
bomb. Oh, I
Yeah,
got
like
you.
a
Got
bomb.
you. Got
Yes, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, they got the
Bomb,
Mr.
I'm
yeah.
learning
Yeah.
some shit today.
Yes,
Tiger
sir.
Bomb and cavity checks.
Yes,
Unbelievable.
yes. Don't worry, you need those are going to be essential. You're getting older, bro.
It seems like
You're
the
gonna-
bomb goes with this cavity check, right?
Yes.
No, I'm good, bro.
The loser.
Nah, I had my peachy prostate
Once they
check.
do,
homie.
once they do a prostate exam, you're gonna want to know.
I did it. Colonoscopy the whole nine, homie.
You did? How was
Hell,
it?
Nah, I didn't go to sleep, so I hated it.
Did they put a glove on? If not, that's assault.
No,
I was awake the whole time.
he was an Asian doctor too. He
put
looked
his
like that
Tiger Bomb.
comedian Asian doctor, the one that be
Yeah.
on that.
Dr.
that
Kim?
TV. Yeah.
You didn't hear
Like
that?
you got
Oh,
off.
it hit his toe.
There it is. Now he's got an injured toe. Otani just got hit. Now he's toe honey.
I was like,
Give me my dad joke. So you know who was here, right?
Ooh,
And we had to kill the sound effect. We had Eric Schwartz. You know who that is?
Yeah.
He had said something funny or whatever, and then Danny, what you hit the and he got pissed, huh?
Eric
Yeah.
Lake?
No, he didn't get on. He was
Eric
just like,
Schwartz
oh,
got-
just
Oh,
to
Eric Schwartz.
like just to let you know.
Bald
like,
headed guy,
Yeah.
the
I
glasses,
know
does the
he-
parodies
why,
and
Why
stuff.
did he get pissed?
Nah, he didn't get pissed, but
Hold on. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
like
don't
it
use
was-
that unless it's a dad joke or something.
yeah,
Some shit like that. Yeah.
he was like, because in comedy he says that's like
Yeah.
like a dad joke type
Yeah,
vibe, but you're a comic.
I
though.
give no fucks, by the way.
Like it wasn't funny, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it's not. I don't know. I don't know why he got offended, but you can make a bunch of stuff. It's your fucking podcast. You want to do whatever you want, just do it.
That's right. That's right.
I don't.
That's why we still have it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now tell a joke.
because then he's gonna do
That went perfect.
the. Fuck him. If he can do whatever he wants, I'll do whatever I want.
That's right. I remember when comics would come to the radio station, we'd interview them, and one thing I was told is, and I'm sure you get this a lot too, never ask a comic, hey, can you tell me a joke?
Yeah.
How many times have you had that asked? It's
shit.
like, fool, like,
It's annoying.
no.
No, we're not. It's like dance for me, monkey.
Yeah.
You're like,
Ooh, I never thought about it
that's
that
really
way.
what it feels like. Like, what am I, a mariachi? You're just taking requests now.
Yeah, you just,
Like, no, I'm not. I'm not a CD. I'm not gonna break out the accordion and give you a corrido, bro. It's not gonna happen that way. It's
unless you're
just-
tipping, bro.
Yes.
I guess it would be the same. Yeah, I'd be like
And-
somebody
and-
walking
and
up.
there's so much for us to talk about and riff about. Why do I need to tell you a joke? Like,
I
Yeah.
know.
let's talk about.
Come
the
see my show, they would
Yeah,
say.
Yeah, because I'm here to promote my show, and you're here because I have somewhat of a name that's going to help you to get listeners, right?
That's
so we're
right.
both it's a quid pro quo. scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. But
Absolutely.
we want to set each other for success at the end.
That's right.
Right?
You know what? Because people think that they're always funnier than the comedian. Go, I'm funnier than that fool. Like, he ain't even funny. He couldn't even tell me a joke.
Those are kind of like, not hecklers, but like.
No, but that's not the question he can answer. Do the radio hosts now? Because if I go to El Paso tomorrow, I might do radio. Do the radio hosts really think sometimes they're funnier than the comedian and go, fuck this guy?
I don't know because I've never been in someone's head, you know what I mean? To
I mean, but
that,
you're behind the scenes. You hear other
you
hosts.
did more than Zoom.
You've heard other hosts go, fuck this guy. I'm funnier than
Nah, I
this
can't
guy.
say that I have.
No?
No one at our station that have.
Or no one that you want to throw under the bus?
No, I don't give a shit now. Like, I ain't there no more.
Like
Let's
someone
talk radio,
that,
you know?
someone that thought they were funnier than the comedian, like
Yeah.
a Radiohead.
Like, you
There
know.
definitely wasn't nobody funnier than the comedians
Yeah.
at the
But
station.
there have been, you know, because, you know, it's popularized now. Can I say that right?
Yeah.
Is that becoming a comedian? I mean, Crystal, you
I did it for like 6 months, and I still want to go back and do it. It's just a matter of it's a grind, bro.
It's a grind. It's one of those things where you just can't stop. Like the
Yeah.
moment you stop, they forget you. I went to Mexico, touring in Mexico, had a lot of success in Mexico, but I realized if you're not here amongst your peers working, you're gone. In their eyes, you just disappeared, and we don't talk about you anymore.
You started out in the, let's go back to the Que Loco days. Well, in that era, right, with
Early 2001.
I remember Gabriel Iglesias. I
Yep.
mean, I used to bring these fools out like to San Bernardino, bro, to Pancho Villas.
Okay.
And it was a restaurant, and they would come through, and I'd go through agent, rest in peace, Rudy Moreno, and he would just bring me a bundle. So one weekend he'd bring me Gabriel, and he'd bring me Gilbert Escobar, and just all the greats, man. And then every other weekend it'd be something else. But it's crazy to see where everybody have just catapulted from. How did you? I think I saw somewhere Willie Barcena, right?
Yeah.
Was a big
influence on
you, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that just real quick.
At 16. At 16, I was laughing so hard. You got to understand, Mexican families, they don't understand this stand-up thing. So I'm 16. I'm watching Willie Barcena on Que Locos. Not Que Locos, on Culture Clash. On Channel 11. It was like 2000, and it was 1992.
We did that shit in '94, Culture Class. Yeah,
Yeah, so you know how old that show is.
Okay, yeah,
Culture
Jimmy
Clash.
Smith's up there giving the Chicano word of the day. And
Exactly.
That shit was dope.
So I'm looking at Willie. I'm a 16-year-old kid looking at Willie and dying laughing to the point where my mom grabs her broom and starts swinging it at me and telling me to be quiet. I'm just losing control. And I told my mom I want to do that for a living. And she says, "That's pendejo. You're not going to do that for a living. Get a real job."
Let alone every other job. Like, Mom, I'm gonna be a DJ. Go, get this DJ.
That's pendejo.
Yeah.
My dad, be a diesel mechanic. I can be more than that. I can be more than a diesel mechanic,
be a
Dad.
nurse, yeah.
No, es que hay insurance.
So, but traditional parents, though, right?
Yes.
It's just-
And so traditional Mexican parents, and then years later, the first person that puts me up is Willie Barcena.
Wow.
wow.
In Montebello, in a place called Tortillas. It was called Tortillas, and changed names. Like it was Gotham's, Tortillas, Wild Coyotes. It changed different names, but it's still the same spot in Montebello.
Montebello. I think I remember that spot.
And I remember
Was it next to a
Gabriel-
strip club?
I know it wasn't next to a strip club. Was it? Maybe.
I was asking for a friend.
There goes
I
that
don't know,
memory,
but
oh.
there might be a strip club now.
Moons, can we check on that, please? See if there's a library over there. Where we at? Oh, real quick,
One
ninth
out,
inning, guys.
bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth, one out, by the way. Bottom of the ninth, one out. That means 2 more outs, and the Dodgers will win 3 in a row for the World Series.
Come on.
2024.
101 miles an hour this last. No.
I don't
No,
think
there's
there's
too much
gonna be
money
sweet.
involved here for both teams.
Exactly.
Dodgers need to bring it back. Oh, yeah, it's going to go all 7.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So you
it's
think these
gonna-
fuckers gonna come back and
Oh,
win 3?
yeah. No. The Dodgers win it, but it's going to go all 7.
You're saying Yankees will come back and win 3 in a fucking row?
Yes. I say that. Who wants to put a bet on that?
I'll bet. I haven't bet nobody yet.
You
Damn.
want to bet?
Yeah.
All right. Can we put that on
I'm
the
not putting it
podcast?
past it. I mean, these years have been that. You've seen the networks, bro.
Yeah, it's just literally everybody games from these 7 games performed. Why do you think the Dodger Stadium wants to miss out? Think
True.
about it.
Everybody keeps saying that.
I was thinking they would probably win this one,
And then let
and then bring the W home in the first game in LA.
no. Why we're already here. Let's Maybe if they don't want to risk it, but I'm guaranteeing you, next game that they're gonna win. New York wins.
Literally what I said. So why would they risk it?
Yeah, but there's a lot of money involved too.
Well, they got somebody.
Yeah, those tickets alone.
So they walked him. Somebody in the chat said, "Sorry, no tortillas."
Ooh. Hey, so my question to you guys, can I ask you a question? The comedian.
Yeah.
What do you think of his comments in the Donald Trump?
Okay.
Kill Tony.
They were just talking about it right now.
Because I have my certain feelings. I get it. As a comic, you're being funny.
Yes.
Right? I get it. But there's also the place to be funny.
It's the platform to be funny.
Okay, if I'm in church, I don't get to go up in church and go, hey, effing this, effing that, hey, F that, F this. Hey, that's just the effing way I talk. And
right.
And you know what I mean? I'm at church.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, what I say really it's gonna have a huge impact in America.
Mm-hmm.
I should choose my words
especially
wisely,
on that platform.
especially in that platform, and especially you being white. If it was a Latino guy doing it, I could see the sarcasm behind it. I can see the trying to be funny. But you being white is just basically telling America, ha, we're so white, and because I'm a comic, I get to insult you now.
I get the affirmation. I get the yep.
Here's my thing.
Oh yeah.
Here's my thing.
Kill
Go ahead,
Tony.
Crystal.
Tommy, you ain't got a fucking mic.
You need a mic, Tommy. Why you fucking talking?
Yeah.
Because we were
find a
talking
mic
about
already?
this shit off air.
All right.
So here's my thing, and I have the unpopular opinion.
Yes.
Apparently, first of all, balls of steel on that guy for having those choice words and doing that brand of comedy, which is his brand of comedy.
Yes.
Up in front of those people, there's a lot of fucking people there. You're getting those live boos, those live reactions. You can hear the crowd boo him. You can hear him win them over, and some because whoever's watching, right, on TV and all that bullshit. And on Twitter and everything else, balls of steel to Tony Hinchcliffe. But I'm of the opinion that like in comedy, there's no holds barred. There's nothing's too soon. Nothing's off limits. He did his fucking job.
Yes, if I go to a comedy show.
But he was hired as a comedian to be there. And my thing is like, I know he had like racially insensitive comedy, but that's the nature of his shit. His personal brand again as a comedian, and that's even Donald Trump's kind of thing. Like people see him as a racist, so they're doubling down.
No,
I get it.
And I agree with her. If that's what you bought, that's what you're gonna get, and he's right to say whatever he said on that stage.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. But now let's call it what it is. You knew his brand of comedy, and you still booked him there.
Yep.
That means you support what he's saying up there.
Facts.
Too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Meaning,
you
gave the monkey the gun.
Yeah. So a lot
The
of people
monkey's
are
just
saying,
gonna do what he does.
a lot of people are saying
But
that
you gave him the gun. You gave him that microphone.
Yep.
What I'm saying and protesting is you don't get to do that to America. You don't get to insult them and laugh in their face because you're the wink, wink, notch, notch, inside joke. We got this, Tony. That's what you really did.
But
by
they're not
booking
playing
him,
it
you knew
safe
what you were
neither.
doing.
He's making better headlines than Beyonce's speech. Her shit was bland. Her shit was generic.
Yes, so
You know what I mean?
so you're saying that Democrats have to stoop to their level too?
No,
and insult?
I'm speaking on just the people
Yeah.
that they hired to represent each party because
Obviously, we're having a conversation,
Yeah.
but it's the negative impact that's coming after that.
mm-hmm.
Because this opened my eyes to exactly you're racist and you're telling me to my face, like because just like Tony Hinchcliffe got up there and said that, why didn't Trump take the time to go as soon as he got up there and go, hey, he's a comic, he has the right to his opinions,
Yeah.
not my opinion.
Yeah.
Let's continue this.
So that's a lot of people are saying.
That I could have respected from Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Where he says,
But I think that's the given. I think that's the obvious thing. He's the hired comedian. He's here. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Let's
but
keep
okay,
it rolling.
then say what it is. You wanted to be racist
again,
and you wanted to laugh in our faces.
I
You
think,
did it on purpose. You
I
hired
mean,
him.
I don't see it that way. I really don't.
I know I do see it that way. Let me
Yeah.
get this offensive comic that's
Yeah.
going to shit on Mexicans. Why didn't he pick somebody else? You could have picked anybody else.
Yeah,
but
there's
you
still
picked
time.
but you picked the
Yeah,
one
I've
that
never
was
even
gonna
heard
talk
of that
shit on
effort.
Mexicans.
Uh-oh.
That's who you were.
But that's
Home run Yankees.
Shit.
That's what Donald Trump is. He's a
Yeah.
white
4-2.
man. You know what I
Two.
mean? He's
Yeah.
a white man.
We
One
got
out.
1 out. That's all we got.
Oh,
1 out now. Let's go.
2-run
One
homer. Alex Verdugo.
Let's go Yankees.
Oh, wow.
4-2, but it's 2 outs.
It's 2 out, so.
They need to take that pitcher out. I'm sorry. He's been throwing balls left and right.
And we don't need an overtime tonight, guys. We have a live show to do.
For sure.
Shit.
Oh
All the
my
way
God.
up.
I haven't seen them that woke in a couple games. Well, I can't say that. Dodger hit one, I think, two
Two
games
outs.
No, at the beginning of the season, they all wore dresses. That
Watch,
was
he's gonna
pretty cool.
this next guy's gonna get a home run.
But no, I hear you, man. I never even heard of that comic, so that's why I'm just sitting
But you're
here
not
quiet.
in a demo.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's what you want to bring to the party, if that's what you want to showcase, that type of behavior when you call Puerto Rico a mountain of trash.
I really thought it was an AI. Like, AI was crazy. I was like, is this
it's
real?
Him. It's him. But he's also doing his job.
Yeah.
We're talking about him.
Run the
Right.
check. He did his job.
Yeah, no, he did. But once again, you still leading America.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
represent America.
But America's in the shithole right now. So
okay,
we're making
then-
fun of our damn selves, really,
So-
every
so-
fucking day.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean we get to insult each other. Just
I
because
mean,
society,
too late. It's
I
too
can't
late
go,
for that.
hey, you fat F, get the hell out.
But you can, and then you can put it on TikTok and you get 1 million views and go viral and be
Exactly.
a millionaire tomorrow.
That's what it's about these
Exactly.
days.
And,
man.
you know,
And
it's
it's sad.
These days it's really like that, and that's Biden's country. You know what I'm saying? That got us here. So
Yes.
you know they're fighting fire with fire.
Hey,
I
listen,
get it.
but just like you said those things, you're a comic, you stand by it, I get it. Just keep that same freaking energy when you see,
When the
Bad
Latinos
Bunny.
come,
No, when you see Puerto Ricans ignoring you or Puerto Ricans talking bad about you,
well, that's what I'm saying.
hey,
and
take it.
and
take
I
it.
was even telling Tommy over here, like, look at his name, Kill Tony. He knows he's a dead man because of the brand of a comedy that he.
Yeah, he
does.
better up that security now.
No,
You know?
hey, somebody's gonna sucker punch him.
But he's-
Somebody,
but he
if-
can
you know
take
why?
it.
You know why
He
they're
can
gonna
take
sucker
it.
punch him? Because that guy's gonna become popular now. Who the hell punched Tony?
I mean, I hope
Well,
nobody does that,
You know
but
what I mean, that's
but
really
as
an
far as-
ongoing cycle.
Oh,
here,
the game
here.
is over.
over.
Dodgers win.
Go.
That is right, ladies and
Hold on,
gentlemen. No overtime. Whoa.
I mean,
Three
Wow.
games. Now, in the history of World Series, coming back from a 3-game deficit is super difficult. The last one was the Boston Red Sox. They brought it back after losing 3.
Did they really?
Yep.
Yep.
After
That was
3
a-
wins?
It's really tough to come back and win the series. I mean, you can still lose a few games, but
Wasn't that the game they said that they cheated or something?
I feel good now. Who wants a beer?
I know you've been quiet this whole time,
I've
girl.
been
She
watching.
was holding her
Very-
breath. That's why she
I'll
wouldn't
do a
talk.
happy dad. Porfa. Is there any more
Hey,
after
what-
this?
There's
Grab
no more.
some Modelo's,
Gotta
I
save
think.
for the weekend. Save for the weekend.
one for yours truly.
You need to start drinking
Come
that
on, water
Save it,
bottle.
Save it.
The last
No, you gotta get that.
Come on,
Patron.
water bottle.
Oh, we get to
He's
celebrate
Russian.
with the patron.
Oh, yours
Yeah.
one.
Little Grey Goose.
Bro, you
Right
need
there. The Grey Goose is right there.
There you go, bro.
We got some patron, homie.
Give him a little cranberry.
Nah, I'm good. I'll do an ultra. Yeah.
Huh.
Chill, homie. Oh, am I making you feel bad, Danny?
But you know,
Die
it's
boys,
cool
die
to hear
boys.
your opinion on all that shit because you're a bona fide comedian. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So
No, I
means
respect
a
that.
lot,
I get
yeah.
it. I get it. But you also know who you were hiring.
yeah.
Let's not play dumb. Like, we don't accept the comments. Bitch, you hired him.
And that's
You
the
knew he
thing.
was gonna do this.
So part of the backlash that I've seen, at least on Twitter/X, whatever the fuck, it's like, oh, unless Trump kind of renounces that brand of comedy, like he's gonna lose a lot of votes. He's gonna lose the election. Thank you.
Shout outs to Anthony Brito in the chat. Thank you.
But you know, it's all a matter of the chitter chatters.
Really quick, going back to baseball, he says, but when the Red Sox came back, I guess that wasn't the World Series.
No, they were trying to clinch the pennant.
It was
Oh,
Houston,
was
no? It was the Houston Astros, or was
So
it?
what was it?
Uh,
the Astros, right?
Yeah.
The National League.
No, but they were Boston, right?
Oh yeah, they played Boston.
They played Boston.
Yeah.
People are actually moving from PR. That's what chat is saying.
I mean,
Yeah, but you don't call it trash. That's all I'm saying.
I've been to Puerto Rico, man. I
I've
go
been to
there
Puerto
again,
Rico.
man.
I like that.
it's
actually.
a JK
Puerto
LOL
Rico.
though.
You know what? In San Juan, when I went to Puerto Rico, you know, you see movies and they're all freaking happy and all this. And I don't know if it was just that day where they were celebrating something, but I go to San Juan and I'm walking down to the actual beach area and they have the El Malecón where all the parties are happening. And there's a kiosco and they have a full-on band and they're all dancing and they're dancing out in the street like if it was one of the, like in the movies. And I'm like, is this for real? Is this really Puerto Rico on a Thursday? It was on a Thursday night at 7 o'clock. It was a full-on band playing in the kiosco and everybody's having a good time.
It's still a vacational spot, though.
Oh,
That's what
no,
I'm saying.
yeah. But I'm like, God damn. Like,
And see, even calling it a piece of trash, like it's only offensive if you believe it to be true. If you are Puerto Rican and you know what you're going home to and you know how beautiful it is, You don't take it to heart.
But then it becomes my kid's not prideful to be Puerto Rican now because everybody calls it trash.
I mean, that's
It's easy for you to say because you're strong-minded, but what about a young kid that's growing up and he's 5 and all he hears is ridiculed about Puerto Rico being a garbage?
That's part of life.
And you're from Puerto Rico.
And then got to go to school and get bullied by it.
Because you're Puerto Rican now. Oh, you live in the garbage. I forgot. You understand? That's strong for a kid.
Yeah.
They start hiding it.
But that's part of life, baby.
No, I know it's part of life. So it's not a cool part of life.
It's not. But I wasn't always this strong-minded. You know, shit. It's diversity.
Yeah,
it's,
but not everybody's strong-minded.
Yeah.
But I'm saying neither was I at one point in time. But it takes shit like that. Like you can't escape. If he's not gonna get bullied for being from PR, he's gonna get bullied for the fucking shoes he's wearing. You know what I mean? Like. It's all relative.
Yeah, but at least he can control that.
Kind of. What if he's too
he
poor?
can't control.
What if he's too poor to buy Jordans? He can only.
Well, then he'll work hard and
get.
get out of that. But the stigma that you build on Puerto Rico being garbage, you can't. That's society now.
But the same thing applies. Work hard on your mentality. Get out of that shit.
Yeah, but it's like saying you're gonna start in a hole.
That's life. That's especially as an
get
immigrant.
It, but is it fair?
No, but that's what America.
That's the thing.
America
is it fair?
wasn't built on fair.
No, it wasn't.
No.
But it's still not fair. And if it's hypocritical of us to look the other way and not take responsibility and see that something is wrong and not correct it. Mm-hmm. Because it's not fair. Okay, it's not fair. Some women get beat, but let's educate men not to hit women anymore. But that's just the way things are. You just got to toughen up. No,
it's almost
hold
like
on.
lowering the
we
bar.
We don't hit women anymore. This is not going to be acceptable in our society. Look at what happened to the pitcher of the Dodgers. You don't see him anymore.
Look what happened to Diddy Cassie. Hey, I get it, but the shit's still gonna happen.
I understand.
Regardless.
Let's make sure, as a society, as human beings, we don't allow that to happen anymore.
I don't know how to stop that because even
by
when
educating men and telling them that this is not okay.
The education only goes so far because people are still gonna do it.
Oh yeah, there's consequences. You don't play for the Dodgers anymore.
But when people speak out, like Cassie, they're gonna be like, "Oh, she's just money hungry. Oh,
but
shit, that's
what
a check right
What
there."
have we learned so far now?
That life ain't fair.
No, she's not cash hungry. That there are victims out there.
Well, now we know that.
No, okay. So now we're educating ourselves to make sure that doesn't happen again, and we have to be responsible for that society.
But it's a 2-part system. You have to be educated, and then you have to be strong-willed, minded enough to follow through. That's the part. That's the secondary
It'll come
part.
with time, but we have to educate ourselves.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't disagree.
On
I'm
that
just saying.
note, Dodgers have won. Clinton, great conversation going on right here. By the way, we got a comedian on the couch right now.
Political activist / comedian /
sports announcer.
Sports announcer /
Make sure you guys smash that like button, man. Subscribe this and that. Hopefully this video won't be taken down by midnight because YouTube loves to come for that.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Shout outs to everybody right there. Mr. Mayhem says the P. Diddler. I don't know who that goes
The P.
to.
Diddler.
You know who that is.
P. Diddler. Your best friend, bro. Don't lie. Show me. What happened to the pictures you had of him?
The diddler?
You took those off?
His
Nah,
are they
man.
down now?
Where's the black?
Yeah, you had one
bad
with
boy
him
bomber?
and you all dressed in white. Where's that one?
You know what? I'm surprised, and not, just to kind of soften up the conversation, going back to Halloween, P. Diddy was supposed to be like, I imagine that was going to be like the 2024 #1 Halloween costume of the year. And I think I wouldn't want to be caught wearing a P. Diddy costume, though.
Hell
That's
no.
the thing.
Whoa.
Right?
Because we educated ourselves.
Think about it. I mean, there's presidential hats out there still, but like someone like Diddy, and then you get like, it's what is it called? Once they said
Desensitized.
Like if you do some shit like that. Oh, so you're now thinking about the people that he raped and this and that. And there was another 10-year-old, I guess I saw on the news this morning. Like he was 10 years old, whatever. He came out. He said he was a rapper. Diddy flew him and his family out, whatever, to New York. Told him to come to his hotel, but leave. I want to see you alone. Leave your parents. The parents allowed.
Yes.
And he slipped him a drink and this and all that. Went down. Again, goes back to the parents. Why are you letting your 10-year-old, I don't care who he is, like, how do you, put your trust in somebody like that? And I think that
and this is the thing is, you don't want to be the parent, and I can only just play devil's advocate. It's easy for us. How could you? But in that situation, your kid is going like that. This is my opportunity. Like, don't stop my dream from happening. If Diddy says he wants to work with me, then let work with. Nothing's gonna happen. And you're as a parent, you're torn because you're like, no, this is not right. But if I don't do this with my kid and his dreams don't happen, he's going to blame me for the rest of his life. And he's going to remember this moment when I didn't let him go in with Diddy alone and how we didn't get the deal.
But there's always red flags.
No, we know now. We educate ourselves. But back then, we were knowledgeable about this. We didn't know that people would do this in the industry. We're naive.
I mean, kind of.
So as a
there
parent,
were signs, but
a regular individual in society, you don't know that this is not how normally business is conducted.
But it's the same shit as your kid goes, I want to eat Kit Kats for dinner. Just because he's telling you and insisting, are you going to let him?
I was just about the same thing. Like, my son begs to play Fortnite, this and that. No, rules are rules, and you have.
But he won't hold that against you for the rest of your life. This moment where life is going to change because my career now hits superstardom will be something I will bring up to you when I'm 35.
But when you turn over guardianship, like it's one thing, okay, go ahead and get some mentorship. When they ask you to turn over guardianship of your kid, never should you.
I agree with you on that.
Okay, I don't know if that was that scenario with this particular situation.
No, this is just the guy got drink.
I mean, when he's on the TV with Justin Bieber saying, "Hey, me and Judge are we gonna hang out for the weekend."
But the thing is, too, I mean, you're right up until you're not right no more, because he'll blame you until the fucking casting, all the bullshit comes in. Oh shit! Thank you, mom and dad. Thank you for knowing.
Exactly. But as a parent, though, it's a tough decision to make right there on the spot because you got to make that decision.
Yeah.
And it could go 50-50. And for me, that's the reason I don't want my daughter doing television or commercials. There's agents, managers that approach me. Hey, your daughter speaks both languages. She's really cute. She's not shy. She talks to me. Nope.
Yeah, well, see, then that's the distinction. And also, most parents are blinded by that almighty dollar and that clout. That's what really is the
so was my mom. And she was in the chat. I remember when I was 16. It was the same scenario. I mean, I wasn't going to P. Diddy's of that fucking, level of success, but it was my manager at the time. He was putting together our group. I was 16, and our recordings were done in Glendale. You know what I'm saying? So I'd go to him, but it wasn't just, I wasn't alone. I was me, Bobby, DWTX, and we would go record that, and I would stay at his apartment with him and Bobby. But it wasn't me by myself.
But was your mom worried? Was your dad?
My mom had a conversation with dude first. Said, look, this is my son. I'm going to tell you right now, and just lay down the law. But she still let me go. You know what I'm saying?
But there's boundaries.
But she laid down the law.
But she told him ahead of time. Like, I don't know what the conversation was between these parents and this 10-year-old, and Diddy. Like, okay, son, you can go do your thing, but let me talk to Diddy first. Diddy ain't.
Well, it's because a guy like Diddy, he'd be like, "Oh, I have the best interest for your kid." He gaslights the fuck out of you, you know. So you put your guard down.
I'm gonna make him a star.
And most of those children or whatever, they always say like their parents are more worried about the bag. They wanted a little cash cow, so they're like, "Go ahead, hurry up, go before Diddy leaves you." Like, they were ready to shoo him out the door. Yeah,
but it's not always. What I'm saying is just peer pressure. Do you hold back your kid's dream?
And you're right. I think you have a point. Sometimes it's cloud chasing a lot. Parents are just in it for the fatty. I mean,
there's a lot of that. There's a ton of that.
A lot of child stars.
Yeah,
I just happen to be a fucking ham with a camera as it is, And then my kids end up on it, and it's like, all right, now we're a family channel. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Bottom line, I'm doing it for memories, though. That's my defense. And my kid can go back 20 years from now and look on YouTube and see the memories. That's why I did it. If the monetization is there too, then that's even better.
Well, I do a lot of these things with my daughter where we do a lot of entrepreneur stuff. Like I got her a fruit stand. She wanted a lemonade stand at 8. I said, no, we're Mexican, Mika. You're getting a fruit stand. So I built her a fruit stand out of recycled items. Yeah. And so the internet went crazy with it. They're like, oh my gosh, she's actually selling fruit. Yes. She's selling fruit. Then she came down and said, hey, why am I only getting $10? It's overhead and taxes, Mija.
That's it.
Like, welcome to America.
But see, you're showing her. You're educating her.
I'm showing her. And that's how I interact with the camera. Is now we have a cotton candy business. So now she's making cotton candy.
And you're her dadager, so I mean, she's in good hands.
And it's just between me and her. Exactly. All of this is happening just between me and her. She gets to show her friends the videos of her and her dad doing cotton candy and selling that stuff. But I want her to teach her to be a boss. Like she always grew up saying, oh, they work for you, Daddy? Yeah, they work for me. Oh, that I always had my own business. So is that your employee? Yes. Yeah. And she talks that way. She goes, oh, when I have an employee, I'm going to tell them this, I'm going to do this. I'm like, she's already thinking I'm going to have an employee. I'm going to run my own business.
Boss.
I don't know what it is.
Boss baby.
The boss baby. Shout out to Mom in the chat. She said, I had my contracts.
That's right. She did. I don't know what the hell happened to him. I had him, but she passed them on to me. Trying to get my masters back as we speak. But what are your thoughts on people like, because, you know, everything's got to be video. I mean, cell phones are out. I mean, you got people getting hurt and people are just not helping. They're just recording. And you might get one in a bunch that will. There's also people that go up to homeless, on the street and will just give them money and record themselves just for sake. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on that?
Don't stop. Keep doing it. But call it what it is.
Call it what it is.
You're doing it for clout. You're doing it for fame. You're doing it for likes. Don't pretend that you're a good person. I want you to keep doing it. But just tell me the truth. Hey, I'm going to give him $1 because I want you to follow me, okay? All right, guys, here we go.
Yeah,
I'd rather you tell me you really are just clout chasing, or you're just really trying to do it for fame. And I'm okay with it because I'm not going to take that motherfucker to Disneyland. You are. Good for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to follow you. But call it what it is. Don't say that you're an angel from heaven and you're not doing God's work. You're just taking a couple of Home Depot guys to Disneyland. Good for them. Do you understand?
I love that video, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Good. I don't have time to take him. You take him. I hope they have a great time. But call it like it is. You're not an angel. You're not doing me any favors. I wish when people said, how much for the whole fruit stand? And they go $800. They get $800.
Yeah.
And they go, okay, give it out for free. No, you're stupid enough to give me $800. I'm gonna sell them and make another $800.
That's right.
I'm not gonna give anything for free. I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna continue to sell. Go home and relax. No, you can go home. I have kids to feed. I'm gonna sell the rest of this fruit. Mm-hmm. But call it like it is. That's all I'm saying. I'd say keep doing it. I hope it becomes trendy, and I hope more people say give it to you or double it and give it to the next person. Yeah. Keep doing that. I don't care.
That's what's up.
But call it like it is. You're not an angel, and you're not a better person than me.
One of my buddies does that, the whole homeless thing, but he puts the metas on, but he does it like in honor of his mom, because like his mom, like, you know. So there's people that do it like that.
That's a reason.
But there's other people, like you said, they do it for the clout and shit. And
if it's a way for you to honor your mother, that's a great way to remember her. Yep. That's awesome. But tell me that's why you're doing it.
Yep.
That's it. Rice, and I'll eat it. I'll buy it. Fuck it.
Yeah, he's dope.
I just see more and more of that. I just wanted to get your opinion on that, man. Shit, these are good. These are heated conversations right here.
Oh, man.
It's a dangerous.
We need that one. Ding, ding, ding.
I mean,
nobody's ever asked me. That's why I'm so excited. I'm like, I got an answer for that.
I'm ready for this.
Let it out.
Dude, cannot we talk about the people that back up?
That what?
That back up.
Are you somebody that backs up into parking spots?
Oh,
all the time.
You go to the supermarket and they're backing up.
All the
you
time.
do it all the time?
Like de reversa, me meto de reversa. Yeah.
You do it all the time?
I don't know why, but
F all of you, dude. All of you.
it's easier.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
It's
Why?
easy.
It's taking you the same amount of time.
It's easier to get out.
I'm
with you.
Because if I gotta go, I can turn it. Boom.
When did you get chorro all of a sudden? Relax.
Every 5 minutes.
No.
Hey, what are you stealing, Vato? What are you stealing?
Yo, bro, the only getaway drivers and you do this, and apparently him and everybody else.
Richard.
Here's my theory. Here's my theory. For years, the automobile has been around for years. And for years, we've always parked our vehicles head in first. For years, we've never changed this. The only time this changed, when you got a rear camera. Now everybody's a truck driver. Now everybody's a pro. Since the cars got rear view cameras, now everybody wants to back it up. Oh, now you're a tough one. Oh, now you're the badass driver.
So true.
This is bullshit, bro. For years, I'm talking about decades.
They don't even do this no more.
No, just like this, but lazy as fuck. Just look
Well,
at
here's what I don't get is how do you pull in backwards at a grocery store if you got to put the groceries? How you can put the groceries in?
Dude, they don't care.
But you're right. Let me tell my story. This happened this last week. I was going to Albertsons to get some, I forgot what the fuck I was getting. Something I forgot. Some ice, whatever, right? And I got 3 cans of propane in my truck. I got 2 5 gallons of gasoline. It's my fault, but there was no lid on them. So if these things fall over, there's gas right all in my truck. Long story short, I'm going to the groceries aisle. I'm taking my time in the parking aisle. And this guy in a Mercedes does that fucking like that, right? And then I'm thinking, okay, he's going to park right here, front end. No, I see the reverse lights. Pah! I hit my truck. There goes my gasoline tanks. Gas all over my shit. I didn't notice that until he Finally decided to back up. I let him in, and then I went around. There was a guy in a wheelchair going, "Hey, there's gasoline coming out of your truck." I'm like,
Oh my god.
"Yeah, I smell it." I go, "Motherfucker!" I pulled in, bro. All this shit. That's funny you bring that shit up because those are the motherfuckers that piss me off. Like,
for
why?
years we never did this. Now we got a view camera. Everybody thinks there's a commercial driver now. They think they're truck drivers now. Everybody now's an expert. No, bullshit.
That makes sense.
That trend just started
This
after
whole
the
time
camera
is
came out.
Yeah, ves?
No camera.
Oila.
I've never seen anybody do that before
See?
until that. That's crazy. I'm probably gonna see more people do
Yes,
that now.
bro. It is so annoying.
See,
And I'm
technology is not your friend. Is it?
That's a pendejo.
Are you kidding me? Like, I just bought this TikTok shop. You guys, I don't know if you guys shop on TikTok shop.
Nah, I don't even have TikTok.
There's like the freaking product of the week, right? So last week it was the Apple CarPlays. The CarPlays, because some of us got older vehicles, and so I got a portable one that plugs into your lighter, and yeah, boom, it reads my phone. Safety first, right? So what the fuck was? I just lost my fucking train of thought.
You got an Apple CarPlay.
Product of the
Product of the
TikTok
week, TikTok
shop.
shop.
Product of the week.
What was charades?
Technology.
I forgot what I was gonna say. See, I'm getting old. What were we just talking about?
Technology sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I bought one because I wanted that shit, and they come with reverse cameras. And you just run the wire to the back of your car.
Yes.
So a lot of those fools are probably on fucking TikTok that
I'm
week.
telling
about
you,
the
bro.
reverse camera.
I'm telling
know what I'm
you,
saying?
we never
Yeah.
had this problem until the reverse camera came.
Because it used to be impressive, especially when
Yes.
a lady did. She's like, oh shit, she's backing up.
Yeah.
With her one hand and her music bumping.
Yeah,
That's
with
bad
her
bitch.
acrylics
That's right.
tapping. The
See?
fucking-
Yeah. Man. I'm surprised they let you get away with shit like that though now, because the cops, everything's a distraction.
Yes.
But the more I can get away with now, the more I'm doing it. Like, I'm not texting and driving no more because I got the CarPlay. I can see where I'm going, this and that. But yet I got my phone suction up. I got my CarPlay suction up. And my whole front fucking windshield is blocked now.
Full distraction.
I can't see.
Watching the game, going on live.
I'm like, you ain't gonna pull me over for it. Fuck, as long as it's not in my dead center vision.
Listen, if
You're
he
good.
does, and if he does, you have 3 ways of recording him. So don't
Yeah.
worry about it. You can just record
Sadio,
it.
hey, I got the reverse, and then I got the third one, which is my camera.
Yeah.
And that watches the dash cam, which watches the front, and it
course.
watches the
and
back.
then your Ray-Bans fucking.
And then
got
my
a whole
Ray-Bans,
other
my
angle.
Metas, oh, homie, you ain't getting away.
Nope.
Well, shit. Pull me over. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just fucking with you guys. I respect you a lot.
Manifest that.
Nah, it's a trip, man. These TikTok,
I'm saying, so like you said about everybody having a phone, just recording when shit's going down instead of helping.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
that's when technology, it's not so helpful.
We're all broadcasters, man.
Okay. Now, that being said, how do you feel about, because I saw this the other day, there was a man wearing his work uniform, and he's having a full-on argument with his daughter about him kicking her out of the house because she was disrespecting her mother. But he's wearing his work uniform. If I'm an owner of that company, and I'm seeing you being posted on social media and this becomes viral, and now you're talking shit to your daughter, and a lot of people disagree with what you're saying to her, and now they're bombarding our company because you were wearing my logo through the whole stream live.
Shit, let me take
Now
this
that
jacket
video,
off.
do you understand?
Explain the scenario.
Okay,
That's
this
so
is
smart.
Hertz Rent-A-Car.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is,
Right.
Dollar Rental. And
Yeah.
you work for Dollar Rental, and now you're having a full-on discussion with your daughter about kicking her out of the house.
On camera.
On
Right.
camera, she's streaming live. She is, not you. You're in your house.
And they're firing
And
people
you're just
because of it?
happening to wear the uniform of Hertz Rent-A-Car.
Yep.
Now, Hertz Rent-A-Cars get bombarded on social media. How could you hire this piece of shit employee? I can't believe this is what represents your company. Here's screenshots. He becomes a meme. Now, Hertz is associated with kicking kids out of their house. And
Yeah.
that's
so
the
true.
world we live in now. So,
That's so true.
señores, don, quítese la playera. Le van a correr, señor.
true.
Tell
Don
the,
Chuy,
no,
Don
the
Chuy.
señores, they don't understand.
did
They're
that?
fired the
Somebody did
next
that.
day. He shows up to Hertz, and Hertz goes, we got a call from corporate. They got
Yeah,
the
I was about
video.
to say that. That's where
You
corporate
gotta
gets
go."
involved because it's at the end of the day, it's
That's the
corporate.
theme of good faith, meaning when people hear Hertz, they need to understand they're not going to associate that with your event.
That kind of reminds me of when Facebook was like really, really popping, and you'd go to work and you'd get, I don't know, you get in a fucking argument at work, have a bad day at work, then you come back on Facebook Live and you fucking talk about it. And then people were getting fired. Remember that
Yeah.
shit? A lot of people were getting fired because they were downplaying the company. It's like, all right, motherfucker, this is how you really feel, you're fired.
Yeah.
But it's
That was a thing.
It's just if people, you know,
So, go ahead.
have that much of a shit about it, they're like, that's
Well-
when it comes to their attention.
You now, because of workplace violence, if you as an employee you start talking bad about your fellow employees, even though it's on your own time, on your own computer, on your at home,
That part too.
you are now going to be penalized and given warnings, and they'll kick you out and fire you if you continue this behavior. Even though you're doing it on your own computer, in your own time, in your own house. Even if it's a private Facebook,
Yep.
they can come after you and say, you need to stop this. But it's private, then why do we have screenshots of the conversations?
Even on your Finsta.
Yeah, this
You
is
ain't
it.
safe.
Anything you post publicly
safe
or
on
you
your
put on
Finsta.
social media, it's public domain. They have screenshots
Right.
of the conversations.
Right.
I don't have to be your friend to know what you wrote.
But too, it takes enough like outrage from people because again, people are on the internet 24/7 looking for something to be pissed off about. That goes back even to the kill Tony Trump bullshit. It's like, people just want to be pissed off, so they're gonna find their target and shoot. You know what I mean?
But now they're holding you liable as a company, though.
Yep.
Because you knew about the threats and you turned a blind eye to it. You knew she was posting that on Facebook, and now she came to work and beat her up.
Yep.
And she told you about it. But that's on their own time. Nope, they met here at your company. So now you're liable as an employer.
So what do? I mean, besides not post that shit, obviously.
Yeah, don't
but
post shit up. That's what I'm saying. Keep your phone. I think what's going to be trending more is who's more obscured.
Yeah, who's
or
more private.
who's more private. I think that's the new trend is
Absolutely.
who's less exposed in the. You're always out there. You're you're thirsty. You're this. No, it's whoever can be more exclusive.
Oh yeah.
More reserved. Like you only get so much of my time, and I am only going to give you this much.
It's because where we're at. I mean, with the algorithm, with all the technology we have at hand, nothing's private anymore. Everybody, you can see everybody's self-care. You can see what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're fucking doing at all times. So, scary.
Question: lady suing an AI company because their AI killed her son or encouraged her son to commit suicide. It's a 12-year-old kid.
That
Did you
sucks.
hear about this?
Nope.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Elaborate.
You
please.
create a character like you do on Roblox, or when you do on what do you call it? The other one? What is it?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. You create a character, and in that Fortnite, there's also AI characters that you can build relationships with.
Right.
And he built a relationship with an artificial friend on AI. And the AI is programmed to respond to you and go along with the conversation. Hey, do you like racing cars? I love racing cars. My favorite racing car is this guy. Oh, me too. And so you're having a full-on conversation with an AI character. But when this 12-year-old was having trouble and depressed, was telling the AI, I found a way for us to be together. If I kill myself, we can be together. And the AI is telling it, then you should do it so we can be together if you are friends.
Okay,
And the AI, then the kid did it.
Okay, but flaw on the parents. They need to. You all need to explain to your kids like AI is not real. Don't listen to what these motherfuckers are telling you.
I understand, but
Yeah.
that's where technology has gone.
Yep.
Right
You
now.
want to? You
But
guys
now
want
we're
to
at a
see?
new step, and this is a new issue. This didn't happen. This is so new that people aren't prepared for it. We need to be prepared
Yeah.
for it.
There's
It
so many
sucks
people that are
that-
blinded to the AI right now. That's
Yeah.
that's been out there already going on forever and a day. Real quick, shout out to Anthony Brito, man. Thank you for that $5. He said, my work is going back to the other conversation. My work gets flagged every time they get tagged. They will fire you with any negative post.
Damn.
See what I said?
Yeah, bro.
That's pobredon. No, because you're under their policy contract, meaning I understand. Yes, but labor laws also come into effect because I have a business and I have a company policy. And when you agree to work for me, you
Signing
agree
the
to
papers,
these terms.
right?
You sign that policy. You don't want me to hold you, you can quit and go make your own company and you have the freedom to say whatever you want. But right now you're hurting my company.
So how would that work when an employee decides to sue the company because they decided to not do anything about a certain situation?
Then they are penalized also as a company. They're sued.
Yeah.
And they'll litigate and they'll talk out of court, but they'll still get penalized.
And it better be a great case because they
Yes.
got money behind it.
What if they say like they're off the clock though? Like does that play
It
a big-
doesn't matter. They met there. See, the reason I am bothering her on Facebook is because we work together. Once you associate that person with your fellow employee, like your fellow employees now, the company has a responsibility to protect the other victim, the person that's being victimized, regardless if you're doing it outside of work.
You guys are still coworkers type shit, right?
Crazy.
All right.
Crazy. All right.
What are your thoughts on these little intersection takeovers and shit. You see these street races. Before it used to be street races.
Oh yeah.
Now they're intersection takeovers. These kids are
Say what?
fucking just going there.
I noticed that every time the gas spikes up, those calm down. Every time we spike up gas, and I think if you have a haircut, if you have a malona, your gas price is just like your license, your credit card, everything. You're gonna pay double the gas just so we can.
And tires too, because
and tires, bro. That's true. Who the hell has money to spend money on tires like that? Dude, at that age, I didn't have that kind of cash to put in tires.
At that age, you ain't got no bills, you ain't got no kids.
No, but you also got no money.
I mean, exactly. You know what's crazy is that, okay, I'm trying to think about our age growing up, right? Demographic was, we were taking over like fucking intersection. Bro, we were worried about bumping. Who bumped the loudest? What Nissan truck had the hardest?
House
We were spending our
parties,
monies
bro.
at house
We were
parties
trying
and ditching parties. And
Yeah.
At night, we weren't, let's go race. You know what I'm saying? It was, let's go cruise. I mean, at least where I was from.
Yeah, but we were broke.
True.
No, wait, but these kids aren't rich either.
They're in Hellcat. What do they call them? Hellcats?
Hellcats.
They're in all these. I'm like,
Yeah,
they got money.
But they be
Oh, they're
going broke
bad.
for that
bro.
shit.
Listen, a lot of people, I go to these trailer parks and I
Yeah.
see all these Hellcats and all these mamalonas, but you live in a trailer or a mobile home.
Exactly.
I'm like, well,
Oh,
no
that's
wonder,
just
bro.
ignorant.
Your mortgage is $800.
The thing is,
That's
I
what
can go buy a
E40 said.
Hellcat. Huh?
E40 said, don't buy an $85,000 car before you buy a house.
Exactly.
but
I'll live by that.
if that's your lifestyle, you going broke just to feed that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what's the minimum wage now? Fucking $30 at fucking McDonald's? Shit.
Pretty much, girl.
How much is the Big
Something
Macs
like
at McDonald's? Shit.
$20.
Bro, they're expensive now, bro.
Put it on Klarna. Put my Hellcat on Klarna.
Why
Man.
do you think that's okay? Is it because we celebrate it?
Because everybody's in debt anyway. So
No,
you might
no,
as
no,
well.
no. But I'm saying, why would I want to go and burn out and do donuts?
It's a
What's-
lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a
If you're a
lifestyle.
street
So
racer or
do
something
they-
It's
like
the
that,
new racing, how they used to race, go on these like empty streets and just go race
And
at
then
night.
after I do that, I go talk about it all night long.
yeah. And you
Social
tag
media.
Reenact the moment and go.
I don't know,
oh,
but every time I see one of those videos at the intersection, somebody ends up getting taken out, fool.
I know.
And they just lag them
Some
tonto.
chick's
I go,
flying
keep
out
doing
the
that.
Car. Somebody's
Yeah.
flying
Those-
out. Shit.
and then you tag all the
Yeah.
toxico accounts.
Stupid. I'm
Now-
like, go ahead, stupid.
You know that you understand, even though that person got in the way, you're still guilty. If that person dies,
Well, you're guilty just for doing
Yeah,
that.
you're doing the donut.
Yeah.
but how many idiots walk out there?
More count. Yeah. More,
Exactly.
Yeah, more
So-
charges. Yeah.
Do you understand? You're doing the donuts. That's the first charge. Once you hit him and kill him,
Manslaughter.
even though he ran out to your car, because you see that all the time.
Yeah.
It's
They're
some
trying to get
idiot
the
with a
shot.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's the one that gets hit. But it's involuntary manslaughter, baby. You're going to jail.
And then you end up on Grape Juice Boys or Hoodville or one of those fucking accounts. And
World Star.
World Star.
That's like the races, man. I mean, it's dumb shit. No disrespect to the race community, but like that's why they eventually ended up taking them to Fontana Speedway and these, opening up special days for them to do that type of shit. I don't know where they could do donuts at, but
Okay, but races, you could still. Look, as a kid, I raced too. I had a 68 Pontiac Firebird, and I would race it with all these rice
sick
rockets.
ass.
I got a
But-
68 Pontiac.
But I would race it when I was 18. They took my license. They took the car. I went through
counted
the
that shit?
Went through the
yes.
motions.
Over the weekend.
I got charged with
Got
reckless
it.
driving, all this shit. But we raced, and the only thing I spent was gas and maybe a little bit of tires. But that was about it. You got to race the next day. I don't get just burning the fucking tire for no reason. You're not going anywhere.
I don't
You
know, man.
understand?
How those cars are stolen too, probably.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
facts.
Nah, straight up. You see the Hellcats and shit? They get
Yeah.
stolen all the time.
Straight from
oh,
the
see, I didn't know
dealership.
that.
Yeah.
Straight from the dealership too.
yeah.
Yeah.
My tia's
And
so
what's
hot.
the deal with these
Camaro.
Cadillac converters? Or is that what they're called?
Yeah, they
What?
jack
Catalytic converters.
Cadillac.
Catalytic.
¿Cómo se dice?
You ever had one stolen?
No.
Oh,
$600, dog.
Is it because they're made of copper? Or
But
something?
who's
No, no,
buying
no.
them? Just like
they
pick
have
apart?
platinum in them.
It's quick to jack them. 25 seconds,
Yeah.
you're in and out, or less.
So just spray them with that engine paint, that orange engine paint. People that are buying them won't buy them if they have that orange paint on it because the cops know, okay, it's stolen.
Nice.
Like you're not supposed to buy any.
And
of
then
them.
what kind of cars are these? Are they in every?
Every car
Every
has
car.
it. In this, yeah, because of their smog loss, You have to have a catalytic converter. It has to clean out your engine exhaust.
And when did that become a thing? Like, did they just go up? Were people always stealing these back in the day?
Yeah. Dude, when we were doing primos, they stole my catalytic converter in HP. In Huntington Park, I remember I had my Toyota Tacoma. I turned it on. I was like, what the hell? Literally, your muffler's gone.
Hey, you know what's even crazier is now them stealing the gasoline. I'm hearing people going underneath and drilling holes. That's been all over social media, too.
That's so
Bro,
boozy.
you can buy it on TikTok Shop.
A couple months ago, they jacked the cover to my antenna, my little shark wing looking thing on the top.
No.
I was like, who the fuck?
Not the shark
On a
wing.
close set, too. They took my shark wing.
Hey, somebody in the chat, buy Bella another shark wing.
Wow.
Somebody give me my shark wing.
Put your antenna
And Danny
on
wants a
Amazon.
Buffalo Wild Wing.
Little gift card.
$50 minimum. Let's go.
It's a Bella gone.
Just got to
in
cover
60
my beer at
seconds.
least.
Shout out
I'll
Anthony
take some wings, too,
Brito.
though.
Huh.
What else do we want to bitch about?
It's National Chocolate Day. Y'all want to bitch about chocolate?
Listen,
Allergic to
Bitch, I
chocolate.
can't eat it.
I break
I
out.
have kids. You have kids?
Yeah, I got 3.
3 kids?
Yeah.
How old are they?
17, 8, and 4.
8 and 4, right?
Yeah.
You have kids? No?
0.
Okay.
I got one.
Yeah? Okay, are they young kids?
2-year-old.
10?
2-year-old.
2-year-old? Okay.
What up, Ortega?
The reason I'm setting this up is because I want to ask you, when is the time to then tell your kids there's no Santa? Because I had to do it with my daughter. She just turned 10. I sat her down.
That's a
I told her,
good age.
Mija, you're 10 now. I need you to know that there is no Santa and Buddy is not real. And she's like, this is what she said. I know. And I was like, you know? He says, oh, yeah, I knew it. When did you know? When I was 8. 2 years we've been setting up Buddy.
Yeah.
This is the worst experience ever. Shit I ever wanted this.
Every
Every
day.
day,
You know,
bro.
you know.
It is a
Out of
headache.
it, do they learn to know? Because I learned to know that shit wasn't real.
Okay.
No one had to tell me.
No.
Do you have to tell them?
No. It's just I don't want to keep playing the charade. So I said,
Yeah.
let's just be upfront and tell her the truth. Because I'm not going to go through another 24 days of setting up Buddy again till Christmas comes. And I asked her, if you knew when you were 8, why didn't you tell me? Well, I thought you liked doing it. No! I hate doing this shit.
Thinking about early
I
shit.
show up all pedo from the shows. My wife's like, no, wake up. We got to go set up Buddy.
You can't go to sleep. That's our house, bro.
Yeah,
My
see?
wife's better at that, though. And I'm like, she puts all the time with the little...
The Buddy and the
You have
strings.
Snoop on the stoop, you know?
Snoop, yeah. So the hanger for the kitchen,
That's tight.
lamps. And
Dude,
I'm like, where are
that's
you
work.
getting all
It
this
is a
shit
whole
at?
production.
And how much
Yeah.
does this shit cost? Like,
Yeah,
Michael's.
At what time can I tell her the truth? So let me tell you, parents, your kid knows. Fuck him. He knows already. That's it. Don't do this shit anymore. Ask him, do you know about Santa?
I think my oldest, she was, 13, 14. When,
Your kids don't watch this, do they? I
Yeah,
don't
no, they don't. My son, I don't know. This is a conversation we have every year too. Me and my wife, like, is it time to stop? Or she doesn't want to stop. That's me bringing it up. Is it time to stop?
Yeah.
No, because
Once it's gone, it's gone. And I
Yeah,
want to just.
this is our
take advantage
final,
of it.
And I'm just like,
Damn, they're 2 steps ahead of y'all. Have you had the birds and the bees talk? Because I'm
Not
sure.
yet.
all
She's
that
only
shit-
10.
Oh,
wow, chill.
But
I'm just
I
saying,
got the
they be
birds and
knowing.
bees
my
early,
daughter's
though.
so
I never got that.
sarcastic,
I
though.
just see movies.
She's the kind of person that can't hold it. Like, can't, like, pretend.
it.
Like, she can't hold it in. Like, I'm afraid that she's going to be in Christmas. And I told her, Mija, don't tell the other little girls little boys, because they don't know that that's not real. So you can't break their dreams.
Right.
She's like, I know, Daddy, I know. But I know in the fucking Christmas party, she's going to be in the Christmas parades they have. That's a real. Like, she can't hold it. It's like me at church. Really? A virgin? So they travel through the desert, you say.
They still go get the pan and
Just a
shit.
star. All right.
They go get the pan and
There was
you
3
know.
wise guys and there was a black guy with them. All right.
But that's interesting how she told you about, I just thought you enjoyed it rather
Yeah.
than admitting, I like getting gifts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Oh no, she can manipulate you. No, she's a little bitch, dude. I know
She got
her,
it like
dude.
that?
She got it like that. She already knows how to manipulate the system.
so no more kids in just
That's it. I got a vasectomy and everything, bro.
Damn.
I shut down shop. I said, this is one. That's it.
so you ain't pulling out never, fuckers.
Nope.
Did it hurt?
I was gonna say that.
Vasectomy? No. Just your sac is purple. The whole area is like purple for like a week, but you're good. You can still go to the bathroom and everything.
That's crazy being a man and having different colored testes. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
You get blue balls, you get purple balls.
Yes. And I once the guy
You
said,
know what I
no,
mean?
You got all
at first-
hinchados, huevos hinchados.
Huevos hinchados.
No, bro. Nobody told me they were gonna get purple. It's not a conversation that friends have. Like, hey, when they chop your nuts off, how did it go? I just saw them purple the next day, and I thought, is this gangrene? Am I gonna lose my nuts? What the hell?
Oh my god.
Oh, hell no. I'd rather have that, though, than what women go through, I will say, every once a month, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then having a baby, too? That I
Yeah.
don't wish that upon.
You know what? Thank your lucky stars.
You know what I'm saying? I do.
But see how different they treat us as men. I don't know about any other people with vasectomies, but when I was getting mine, the lady was like, "Oh, stop being a baby. Oh, relax. It's just a little clip or whatever. You're gonna be fine. We're the ones that have to do all the hard work." I'm like,
Yeah.
it's still my nutsack. You know what I mean? Like, don't underplay my nutsack. I mean,
Still
like,
my
it's
shit.
still my shit,
This was
dude.
before you and after
Yes.
you. If
Oh,
it
fuck,
gets
it's
there.
still my nutsack. I'm still gonna suffer.
She was
Don't
probably on her
underplay-
period, bro.
Yes,
She's probably PMSing when she told you that.
Damn.
Probably like, shut the fuck up about you.
Yeah.
And that's
Hey.
like, snip, snip,
Exactly.
boy.
Women only get 1 week as themselves because you got the pre-period, the post-period, and then the actual
Yeah, you're
period.
not
And
winning that
that's
battle,
facts.
bro.
So-
No.
Sorry.
And that's facts.
You weren't on her good
Especially
week.
with other women.
I have a
around.
wife and I have a daughter. I don't even fight anymore.
That's
I
it.
just give up. I
You
just go,
learn.
okay.
They'll
Okay,
fucking
good.
tag
Smart
team your
as
ass.
fuck.
I just tell her, where can I go to the bathroom? Where can I sleep? And then everything's else off limits. I need a garage. That's where I put all my stuff that I want.
So I'll come sleep in here, right? And I get
Absolutely.
upset. I get yelled at for doing that. I'm like, well, you know, because she wants me in bed with her, of course.
Mhm.
But I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen. I come home. It's the weekend. I might be faded. Number one, I can't make it upstairs. It's either here or I'll go to the living room, and I just can't make it upstairs. But I know my daughter's gonna be up at 4 a.m. coming over there, and I'm all hungover. Oh, that's the wrong thing to tell her. And women could say that too, like, "Oh, really, motherfucker? So I gotta get up for your daughter while you're downstairs sleeping all mimi, all comfy, all drunk and shit from the night. You had a good time."
She'll send her.
Really, Daniel?
She'll send her down.
Yeah, no, she won't. She won't.
Oh no, my wife doesn't care. She'll be like, "No, go wake his
Go
ass
wake
up. Go wake his ass up. You wanted to drink last night? Go wake his ass up." Because my job, regardless,
Really, Daniel?
as a comic, it could be a Wednesday. Y agarra la peda, bro.
Yeah.
You're with your friends. You're drinking. You're having a good time. We're at a club. We had a great set, and we just keep talking, drinking. All of a sudden, you get home 2 a.m. So what? Tomorrow I have to wake up at 7:30
You
take her to
still.
school.
That's right.
One-
You're
Okay.
talking to DJs over here. We get it.
I'm talking. I'm over here with
Yeah.
you chilling, and then tomorrow I still have to wake up at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, there's your lifestyle, and then there's dad.
Yeah, you can come back home and sleep, but you're gonna get up.
Yeah.
You're gonna go take her to school.
Is that how it is, DB?
Every day.
That's it.
No
Every
days
day.
off.
See, he knows what I'm talking about.
No days off.
Especially when they're younger. But it's
Well.
like, but they grow so quick, man. And people have told me that even with my firstborn, I was like, dude, enjoy it. There's going to come a time where they're out the door. And they don't want to kick it with you no more. They don't want to hang with dad no more or mom.
But you're good because you have other kids, and you can threaten your kids with the other kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna love it more. Keep it up, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I can. My daughter says she knows she's the only one. She said, "This is mine anyways, regardless. Who are you gonna leave it to?"
That's
It's gonna
true.
be mine. I want to adopt a kid just to add some competition to the mix. You know what I mean? Like, just let her know, look, just like I bought this one, I can buy another one.
Damn,
You're not that special.
Put a little fire under her ass real quick.
Yeah.
The only child syndrome, man.
Yeah, the only challenge. I want to bring a little competition into the mix, a little adopted baby, something. Where,
Adopt a baby. I
Yeah,
actually thought
cool,
about
cool.
doing that
Hey.
once, man. Shit.
Adopt
This was
the
before I
baby.com.
thought I couldn't have babies. Yeah.
oh, we were gonna adopt.
I
We
was
were
shooting.
gonna adopt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shooting blanks for 4 years.
Yeah, también.
Sounds like my 87-year-old dog.
Huh?
Oreo. Crazy.
He's shooting blanks.
Bro, yeah, 'cause we have Lola, my little
Why
chihuahua.
is 87-year-old dog having sex?
Horny, I guess, still, but
Horny?
not shooting.
You
But yeah, he got her and they got
You're gonna have
stuck.
to- you're
They
gonna
got
have to
stuck
warm
and
her up.
we're like, fuck, she's pregnant. And it's been like 4 months and she's not even showing. So she's not pregnant. So my boy shooting blinks.
They call him a water gun. Is that
Yeah.
you?
Get my boy Blue Chew.
Fucking
Blue
Oreo.
Chew boys.
By the way, advice to older couples: just have that conversation with your wife before you do a blue chew. Before you drink the Viagra, have a conversation. Are we gonna fight or not? You don't know how many times I take a Viagra and then we start fighting. I'm like, oh shit! like, this is not how that night was supposed to end. Now I'm in the living room with a heart on, just fucking pissed as fuck.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not good for the heart, bro. It's not healthy. If you're gonna think of Blue Chew, talk to your wife. Hey, are we fighting or not? No, because I'm gonna drink this shit.
But then the question might lead to an argument. Oh, what you think? I always want to fight? Oh, am I a toxica?
Yeah. And then you're fighting.
Never mind. You put this pill away. I know where this is going.
You just gotta spring it on her and see. I hope she's in a good mood.
Never mind. Why am I gonna waste a Blue Chew when I know where?
Maybe that's why they give you 30 minutes.
Yeah,
so if you start a fight in 30 minutes, something's wrong,
bro. And you guys, once you take that pill, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Don't say anything. Just you're committed already.
I'm thinking nasty thoughts once I pop that pill, man.
Yeah, you gotta put on a.
You know what I mean?
Gotta put on a movie that sets
you have
the tone.
To. Get on
put
the
on
hub
Showgirls or some shit.
Yeah, and don't get creative. Don't start bringing up shit from the past. Right now we're talking about the present.
Put on Magic Mike. Yeah.
There you go.
Or the hub. Get on the hub. Who are the latest stars lately there, Amos?
I don't know. Who are they, Danny?
I don't know. It's been a minute. Tommy, I gotta ask Tommy. He's the one that knows.
Tommy's a Twitter boy.
Yeah, Twitter After Dark.
I know you be on LatinaSpicy.com.
Shit, dude.
How does that work out for you?
Latina MILFs.
No, Tommy's not here, but he.
You be going on Twitter
One day
After
we were having a
Dark.
conversation. He goes, no, the good stuff's on Twitter After Dark. I'm like, is Twitter even a thing? It's X now. I'm like, oh, no, I know they named it X. Rated, you know what I'm saying? No,
It
hashtag.
used to be Tumblr.
Tumblr?
Oh, yeah,
used to
Tumblr.
crack
Damn.
up.
Oh, you
forgot
put
about Tumblr.
images up and stuff?
Well,
Tumblr had
before
shit.
they used to have like everything on there.
Oh, well, talk about it, Bella.
Oh my god.
I never got
She's
into
on
Tumblr.
Reblog. Shit.
No.
What was
but-
Tumblr? Can I get on it?
Yeah.
It's coming.
Had a Tumblr?
I had a Tumblr. It was.
But do you remember Tumblr After Dark?
I mean,
Get
No.
on and
I got a
and
Tumblr. It's right here.
You'd be scrolling and you'd see like a beautiful image, and then you'd scroll and you'd see some ass, and then you'd see tits, and then it goes back to like some art, and then.
But usually that
Yeah.
happens when the algorithm is popping. So what were you looking at prior?
they didn't have an
'Cause I never
algorithm
saw
Yeah,
back in
because it'll feed
2017.
you what you were into.
This was
So,
before the
If
algorithm.
you're like, cock.
No, but the algorithm, it's not like Instagram where it's like feeding you.
What
No.
you were
I know, I'm
doing.
just playing, girl. I'm just playing.
There was a
No,
thing
but it
called.
used to be like that. Tumblr used to be like,
There was an
I
app
gotta go
Saucy.
sleep early or else you just
Revolver.
yell shit.
Did you ever hear about this? Revolver?
magazine.
No, yeah. It was like the Revolver, but it's you would spin it and the same thing. It'll give you just like, and it was always some guy masturbating. It was always like,
Oh, Omegle? Yeah,
Omegle,
Omegle.
right?
is that what?
Omegle.
That was like a live
I
chat.
remember.
Oh, there you go.
It was
You just
orange
keep
writing,
moving.
right?
And
Yeah.
people, you can just go live, and it was just
You
a bunch
just
of that.
it puts you in a random like chat room
Yes.
live with somebody, and it was always some dude like doing the nasty.
Oh.
Always like it was. That's
Guaranteed.
what it was known.
I
for.
used to do that with the lives when I invite people in and send my link out on the station. And fools, you can't just give your link private. I mean, public. And then you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fool just, not even a face. Fool just. What's up? Who's in here, ladies?
So were you like cool about it? We're like, hey, bro, looks good.
Nah,
Thank you
man.
for the
I was at
thoughts."
work.
Like,
It was like NSFW. What's that shit called?
Not safe for work.
Yeah, it wasn't safe like a motherfucker, dog. I was like, can you imagine? My coworker walks by, sees on my screen some guy doing it, and I'm in the middle of being on the radio.
You're over here like, at the fans, what can I say? These are the fans. These are the fans.
Yeah, I was doing OF, man, way back there.
It'd be like that.
Oh,
See, Mr. Mayhem in the chat, he knows, he said Tumblr had all the fine nerd chicks. And yeah, they would be like with the hipster glasses. Because this is like 2016, 2017.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just what
Alva
the
J.
aesthetic
Yeah.
was.
Alva J.
You just knew you couldn't
She
get
was
on
like a
Tumblr,
Twitter-
like if you're
Twitter
sitting
girl.
at dinner
With
your
the
parents,
glasses.
You're
I
not
know.
getting on Tumblr.
Homegirl.
I thought Tumblr was like just your own page and you would post pictures on there.
It's an image platform.
Right.
So,
Kind of,
like, yeah, you'd post your own shit, but you'd also reblog. It's mainly reblogging than posting your own shit.
yeah.
Did that take over like MySpace?
I
It
think
didn't take over. It was like an in addition.
Twitter.
Yeah.
It was in addition
Twitter,
to.
I think.
It was like your own blog, but like, I don't know. For your shit to be popping, you would have had to have followers.
I remember when MySpace was the shit, and then like just went away, and then like Justin Timberlake tried to come back, and he bought that shit back, and like he was gonna revive it. And by then, Facebook was already out, and Twitter. And
Oh, yeah. MySpace became a music platform after a while.
I like MySpace so much better than Facebook.
you would have your own song you'd put on, right?
Yeah.
dress up
remember
your
mine.
fucking screen?
The
What was it?
HTML.
You would copy
I
the
must be
code.
high. Fucking SPM. I was like 10. I wasn't even
Damn.
smoking, and that was my shit. When you went on my
Oh,
page.
chola.
Oh, chola.
There were signs. You could see the signs. You could see. That's when they should have sent you to Mexico.
At 10 years
When
old.
I saw that fucking
Hell
MySpace,
yeah.
send her ass to Mexico right now.
Tinder?
We can still save her.
So this one's probably like no one in the room may know. Do you remember C-Pixel? That was the Cholo at the Cholo website, man. And you had your profile.
C-Pixel?
It was like the Cholo fucking MySpace. It was called cpixel.com.
And when was this popping? Like what years?
Same around MySpace days,
Okay.
but it was all different videos on there, and the girls they upload their pics and dudes, and they have their own little profile, and so it was some gangbang site.
No,
It was
Latino dating.
like pretty much.
This is the party line, but just on social
But on
media.
social
Good
media,
party
That's it,
line.
basically.
it was tripping out. You can put music on there too, and everything else.
Like the letter C or like SEE?
Letter C,
C-Pixel?
cpixel.com. Maybe still for Chicano. I don't know, but
Never heard of it.
somebody in here might heard. Mr. Man, you probably heard of that shit right there.
That's pretty funny.
C-Pixel.
C-Pixel? Yeah. That was like 2004, 2000.
Download it, fool.
I never fucked with Friendster. What's up with the...
Who's clicking and
Who's
clacking?
clicking and
I don't know
clacking?
that one.
Oh, maybe Moons.
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably.
Tommy, we were just talking about your favorite go-to site, Twitter After Dark.
Adult friend finder.
What's it called now?
It's called X, but everybody
hey,
still
yeah.
calls it Twitter.
Is it now considered X After Dark since the name changed? You know, motherfucker. Stop
And if you're
bullshit,
watching
dog.
it, it's a triple X at this moment.
Yeah. That's why you go to the bathroom frequently here. What are you doing? Where's your phone?
I bet what time is it? 9:30.
Show me your cookies.
Yes.
So my buddies are dead.
Chill. You got any wipes, though?
Hey, Vanessa.
Vanessa, you got any wipes? O's out of them.
No, honestly, anytime you go on Twitter, it's Twitter After Dark. You could go on in the morning and it's not safe for work at all.
Not safe at all.
It's going to be interesting to see us grow old with this shit because our kids are going to have things to hold against us. Do you understand? Dad, really? Look at this. Look at you over here. Look at mom. Look at this.
I can't do it, but you did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even set standards anymore when you go, really? Look at this.
You know, I say the same thing with my music, bro, because I've got my household music, my lighter shade of brown,
Yeah.
and then I got my ODM, fucking Bella knows, you know, all my freaky shit, rapping, cussing, this and that. And it's like, how am I gonna tell my son not to cuss? You know, and he's listening to this, you know, or he pulls up one of my songs, and you know, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to get myself out
Son,
of
you
that
have to
one.
understand, I'm an artist.
I'm older, son. You can't cuss until you're 35.
See,
rapper.
we were able to say, hey, I pay the goddamn bills
I
because
know.
I said so.
Ah,
Yeah.
What happened to because I said so? I think we got to bring that back.
because I said so.
Yeah, kids,
I respected it.
right?
You know,
we all
Straight up.
respected
For the most
it.
part.
Now you tell a kid because I said so. Why? You need to share.
They
The
go,
hell?
Oh,
We
they
need to share.
question
We
you.
need to. We need
Yeah.
to talk about it. We need to address it. Address what? I said so. I said so. That's it.
they call CPS on your ass.
Well, that
now.
makes no sense. We're
Yeah.
not even discussing the issue. What discussing the issue? I said so.
It's not
That's
valid,
it.
Dad. What? Explain.
Yeah, they want to have a full-on conversation. Like, well, relax. I said so. That's it. Why? Because life sometimes is gonna tell you because we said so.
It's because kids don't
That's
get the
it.
belt
Why
no
are
more.
you fired? Because we said so.
That's true.
I just told my son something like that this weekend.
Yeah.
That's how life's gonna treat you. dog.
That's it.
You either deal with it now or you fucking grow
Yeah.
up and start crying when you're 15.
Why do you think we have Jesus for shit we can't explain? We go, well, I leave it in God's hands now.
Bro, people, we would get in trouble back then just for running away or sneaking out the window. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Going laid out at night.
For saying I'm a runaway.
Or
My
say-
dad grabbed my hand and said, "Ora, chinga tu madre.
that was my grandma. Yeah.
That's, I told her, I don't want to go now. No,
I
no,
got
órale.
mad and I went like this one time, and I got my ass beat
Exactly.
for just emotion.
You should,
For emotion. I was
Good.
like 8,
good. And look at what a great individual you turned out to be.
and I test.
That's right.
I test.
It's different.
Imagine if they would have beat you a little more. You could have been president.
Or in therapy. Or in
There.
therapy.
Either or,
One of those.
you'd be a different person. That's for sure. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's because I said so. Bring that shit back.
Have you tried that with your own kid?
Hell yeah.
And what'd she say?
It's the same thing, but we gotta talk. We don't gotta talk about shit. It's because I said so.
Damn.
But that's not fair. Life's not fair.
She's like, aren't you a Democrat, Dad? Say no. This is a democracy,
No,
right?
this is my house. This is a dictatorship. I am Fidel.
Like, it's
Now
different-
get
different
your
here.
fucking
Alright.
Cuban ass to your room.
That's so true.
No, bro. I run a dictatorship. We're not negotiating. This is not gonna work your way.
Yeah.
That's it.
So what happens if does she cuss? Has she ever caught her cussing?
No, she's very good when it comes to cussing. She's a great kid. I can't complain. I don't have to be that strong
Yeah.
with her. But
I feel
at
like
the end
the
of
girls are like that. The boys, they just
yeah, but the girls
Elijah.
will run all over you, man. She will manipulate me. She will use every charm in the book. She will try.
If she knows that she got you wrapped around
Oh,
her
yeah.
finger, I mean,
Yeah.
that's your fault.
And she's really upfront. Like she won't hold back. She's like, no, because you have money. No, because you guys pay for this. No, because you do. I'm like,
damn.
She's
look,
bold.
dude.
I wouldn't.
I'm like, how do I humble this bitch?
Tell
How
her
do you
no.
how do you show her the value of $1 though?
I make her earn it. I make her be proud of earning it, not just having it. Don't fall in love with money, but know how to use it and how it can benefit you.
Facts.
That's why I take the time to teach her business and economics and see how business works and see the power of it. What can I do? What's the power I have now that I have this money?
And that Lambo outside that.
And that Lambo, you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's, you know how many fruit stands that took?
How many did you rob? No.
But she understands. She understands the value of money, and she gets it. And there's moments in life where I tell my wife, "Okay, learning moment," and I'll say it out loud, and then I'll do something that's unrational. But my wife already knows I'm not gonna butt in. This is a learning moment.
Yeah.
Richard is using this opportunity to teach my daughter a lesson, whatever that lesson is. But when I tell her learning moment, that lets her know, don't butt in. What I'm gonna do next, you may not agree with, but we'll talk about it later. Let me just do this right now.
It's a valuable lesson, yeah.
That is it. I'm going to teach her a lesson right now about life. So
That's what I can say about my wife and I. We don't do that arguing type shit in front. You know,
with the
she's
kids.
busy yelling 24 hours out the day anyway at the kids. So
That's how.
there's no need for us to yell. But, you know, we have a disagreement. It's better just to walk away, man, because then they know which side to go to. But they're going to end up on her side anyway. So I'm always the one asked out. I'm the bad guy.
Well, she needs that. Though she needs that. My wife tells me, I need you to be that bad guy because once you're in the room, that's it. She went beyond a boundary we had set up already. So once you come in, she knows she fucked up. Like once you have to sit down and talk to her, there is no explanation. It's just because I said so. That's
I think the dads are the true disciplinarians, whether it's a boy or a girl. I mean, I think that's just the way it has to be.
Oh, that's how it was in my household. My mom said, "Espérate que llegue tu papá."
Yep.
Wait till your dad gets home.
Yep.
Bro, me daba chorro, bro.
Yeah.
I knew an ass whooping was coming. I couldn't even sleep.
stay in
Talk
the
about
room all
anxiety. Ooh,
I just stay in the room all day, like
right?
and I would hear his voice be like, "Fuck."
Yep.
Like I knew at some point I was gonna go downstairs to get food or something, you know.
And there were full ass whoopings. Like even my dad hit me not because of what I did. The fact that he was now being bothered.
Yeah.
That now
honestly.
he has to put the ass whooping on
Right.
me. That's what really pissed him off.
Yeah.
Not what I did. He's like, the fact that your mom has to come and tell me to put a beating on you. Why the fuck is this happening?
Yeah. I'm enjoying here watching my TV.
And you just,
Yeah.
and you just
I'm
stay
gonna
like
keep
quiet.
home,
He'd be
and
like,
like that.
so ¿qué pasó?
Ah, okay.
Pues no sé. ¿Cómo que no sabes? And then,
Oh my
you know, it starts getting higher and higher and higher.
I'm triggered right now.
I know. Yeah, bro. That's
I've been there, done that.
bro.
I've been there, done
Como
that.
que no sabes.
Wow.
It'd be like that.
Been there, done that. I
And,
remember.
and you'll do anything. But Jorge did it too. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Jorge?
Yep.
What's crazy is that I grew up without my dad. I had my mom, but she was that way. Regardless, it was more so wait until I get home type shit, you know. And one day I got in trouble, and I was stupid of me because I was so used to getting hit. I never learned my lesson. But I came home one day, and she promised. She said, "Hey, when I get home, you know,
So that's
whatever.
what
That's
becomes-
it." So I was like, "Shit." So she got home, and I walked home. I came in from outside, and she was like, "Hurry up, change. We're gonna go eat, whatever." I was like, "So you're not gonna hit me?" You know what I'm saying? I brought it up.
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, go get the belt." I was like, "No, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was kidding. Let's go eat." You know, it's like, oh, like I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, "Shit, dude." But she held it down. I gotta give props to my mom, man. She did both roles. That ain't easy for a woman.
Nope.
No, it's not. But hey, she did it. You're here. And those ass whoopings work.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm chilling.
I mean,
That's why it you know, when with my kids, I'm like, damn, you know, I felt those vibes. Nowadays, it's like you can't because society gets pissed off because you know, you hit your kids or this and that, whatever. And, you know.
But it's not about hitting, bro. It's about time spent with them. Yeah. Meaning the fact that they know that they're present and you're present and they know that you're there, that's enough. It's just by being present. You don't have to be a good dad. You just have to be a present dad.
Right.
That is all. At least they know you're in the loop. At least they trust that you're here and you're caring enough to be a part of it. That's all you don't need to be a great dad. You just have to be a present dad. And that's it.
Well, let me ask you this. For those people dads that work at home or moms that work at home, how do you be present but you're working? So you're not really present.
It's because, you know okay, but we have a choice. Do I want to sit here and watch my favorite show and ignore my kid, or do I want to go and play with my kid? Because my kid is out there begging. If I give him some attention and some effort, he's going to reciprocate this. He's not going to say, fuck you, dad, go away. He's going to say, I want it. But this has to be instilled in that kid from the beginning. Yeah. My daughter tried to do this at 10. Grabbed her plate in the morning, grabbed breakfast, and went to a room. I said, where the hell's Oli? She's in her room. She's going to be in her room. Says who? Yeah. Says who? I didn't say this. This is my house. I said, well, go talk to her. She learned a lesson this Saturday that she doesn't get to go to her room. Yeah. Why? Because I said so. Because I'm instilling this in her so she understands it's not behavior that's going to be acceptable in this house. We will interact. We will talk. You will tell me. Facts. But I don't need to be a perfect dad. Just don't turn a blind eye to that. Facts. Fuck it. You're going to keep
and follow through.
Yes.
Everything. I you know, and
it takes yes. And
being consistent. I'm gonna do this, and don't do it.
And being consistent because she's gonna try me again tomorrow with that little breakfast shit. And I'm gonna go, nope, bitch, go back out there. Exactly. And I'm gonna be consistent. She's gonna go, nope, he's never gonna let me slide.
Because once they know that you ain't consistent, they already know what buttons to push. Yeah. We did, you know what I mean? But that was very rare, you know, for me. I just
but okay. But this is something that I tell my wife. We're so lucky that we weren't raised. We're not raising our kids like we were raised. At least not for me. I don't know about you. But I walk my kid to her school. I drop her off. I can pick her up. I see her. Because of the job that I do during the day, I have all this time to spend with her. Yeah. Principal calls, I'm there in a heartbeat. What's up, bro? Let's talk. No other dad has more time for their kid than I do.
Right. It's a blessing.
It's a blessing. I tell my wife, how many families can go and pick up their kids together? And drop them off together.
I was coming home with the neighbors, you know?
Like, yeah.
See,
catching a ride with the neighbors and shit. Like,
taking the bus.
Walking.
We didn't get to the luxury of mom and dad dropping us off and saying, have a good day. That shit only happened in the movies. Now we get to, at least I get to do it. And that's something I go, shit, these are my wins.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yep.
That's a luxury, honestly.
Yeah, that's a luxury that I get to do.
I remember I was walking to school by with 7th grade, 6th grade, man.
Yep.
Bro, the key kids, bro.
The latchkey kids?
Latchkey kids, bro. Yeah. I was one of those.
In the rain.
I remember when we first moved from Compton to South Central, and we were 13 blocks away from the house, and my mom takes me to school for the first day, drops me off. He said, es para allá, eh? Cuando vas a tu casa, estás para allá. I'm 10 years old, bro. I'm in elementary school. I'm 10 years old. She's like, es para allá. Vete para allá. En no este bloque el que sigue.
You'll see the house. Like
eventually you'll see the house.
You'll start recognizing
God
them.
bless you. Go.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck, bro?
It's like throwing you in the deep end.
Yeah, so now I'm working 13 blocks in South Central LA in the hood I don't know at the age of 10.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck? At 1988, walking those streets, I'm like, what?
Bro, what was like, I was about to ask you, Compton, like, man, in 88, I know Eazy-E, NWA.
I was selling crack at that time with my dad, dude.
For sure?
For sure.
Whoa.
I talk about it on my show. What ended up happening is we came back from Mexico. My dad had a store, and Mexico in 88 had a big crash with their economy. So my dad then brought us all back to the U.S., and we ended up in Compton. And you got to understand, when you're at Paisa, bro, and you're coming back, you don't get to a red carpet. It's like, hey, primo, déjame quedarme. And it's a holding house, and there's a bunch of other families, and you get one bedroom for the whole family. And my dad would go work as a mechanic, and he would lock the door from the outside to make sure nobody can get in. Because there was other families, other people, other paisas, other wetbags, everything, bro. We're all there.
Yeah.
And so we would have to spend the whole day inside one room with my mom. There was 4 brothers.
Damn.
So we all stayed there until my dad got home, opened it up, and then we would go get dinner or use the kitchen so we can eat there.
Wow.
So my dad was like, how the hell do I get my kids out of here? And his cousin said, hey, primo, start throwing shit for me here in Compton and I'll get you a house.
Straight
and he's
up.
like, but I don't know the business. He's like, no le hace. He says, I don't even speak English. He's like, but your brother does, and he's a crackhead. He's your marketing department.
Shit.
This is true shit, bro. I remember sitting there looking at my other cousin, my dad's cousin, telling him, no, Lord, you can do it. He says, but I don't know how to cook crack. He says, your wife's a good cook. She can do it. It's like making cookies. Like, he's trying to convince my dad. He's like, I don't speak English. He goes, your son does.
The crack
Like, Richard
sells
can
itself.
translate for you. And we became the translators, bro. So my dad started selling coke. We opened up a little candy store to just disguise the fact that we were having foot traffic.
Little trappy.
Dude, I knew the little trap house. I knew the crack kids from the real kids. Crack over here, kids over here.
What the
Just
hell?
because you can service crack faster. I didn't want my customers waiting.
Man,
Bro, it was crazy, dude.
The
How did you know?
dulceria.
How did you know not to try it? You know what I mean? Like, or did you?
Oh, no. This is the thing is, my dad would go, you want coke? Here it is.
What?
Take it here. And he would do like crazy shit like that, like set up a line, go hit it.
yeah.
Because this is the best coke you're going to get. Anything shit you get out there is garbage. If you're going to start doing this, do it here. He says, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is what we do. This is what we sell. And there was rules. Like, we don't talk about the business outside of the house. We don't show money, nothing like that. It was just like, we just knew. It was
Like
just.
mob shit.
Don't say
Damn,
anything.
what a way to grow up. You were how old?
I was 10 years old. We did that from 10 to 13.
That's why you got the Lambo.
That's how I got the Lambo.
Picture
bro.
your daughter at 10 years old there
nothing,
doing that
bro.
shit.
It's funny. There's a picture of me at 10 in front of the pickup truck, and my dad always wore a mechanic uniform. Always. We were slanging so much crack, and he was still just humble as fuck. Low key. Nobody
That needs
knew
to
what
be
the
your
fuck
next comedy flyer or
Crack
cover.
at 10?
Or your next
Yeah.
stand up. Yeah,
Crack
that's
at 10.
dope. A lot of people go to their old pictures.
Yeah, that little thing when I was 10 years old, bro.
Crack at 10.
I was already selling crack.
I'll have you crack it up. Let's go. Fuck.
But yeah, but you know what? A lot of people say what you went through was abuse, child abuse. I said, bitch, I had a dad in Compton. I was a unicorn. Like, there was kids that looked up to me. They said, dude, your dad's a slang, bro. It must be dope. Like, really, kids would tell me. And and they knew because their dad bought from my dad.
Yeah.
So it's not like,
So you were like the homie, like you're the man on the block.
oh, bro,
sort of.
Frank, my neighbor, Negrito, he got a Nintendo. Remember when they first came out in 88, 89?
Yeah.
He had a Nintendo, and I remember that motherfucker would never let me play. But I could see through the window. And his dad was a crackhead. And I knew it, bro. Like, inside of me, I said, one day that shit's going to be mine, watch. And it happened.
Damn.
Fucking Frank's dad showed up with Frank's Nintendo. And I even told him, no, go back. There's a gun with this.
Give me
You're
all
not making the deal
accessories.
until you bring the gun for duck hunt.
Yeah. Ain't gonna skimp on my accessories. No.
Dude, then Frank was fucking looking through the window.
That's why.
Is this all true?
All true,
That's
bro.
funny ass shit,
It's
dog.
fucked up, but it's
Sad
true.
as it is, but yeah, it's funny.
It's true. We still every time in college you hear the knock on the door at 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. It's crackheads, bro. My dad didn't speak English. Mijo, levántate, vente. We were just servicing the store. That's
Damn.
it.
That late?
Huh?
That late?
Oh yeah, bro. There's no sleep for the wicked.
Yeah.
You're up all night.
No
bro. These
sleep
are
for the
crackheads.
wicked.
They're gonna come to your house, and my dad's opening that door regardless, because he's getting in tools. He was the worst fucking drug dealer too. This motherfucker took everything in. We had a bus, surfboards, and bitch, we never go to the beach. Why do we have surfboards? Los va a vender. When? We don't even. What are you gonna get a swap meet stand? What the fuck? Sell the community back the shit they stole from them? The fuck? You think they're gonna recognize a surfboard in South Central? Like, bro, it was ridiculous.
That's How long did this go on for?
3 years. 3 years.
Damn.
And then there's more politics why we had to stop. Then they hit up
Yeah.
my dad. Now, finally, after 3 years, the local gang, the Crips, they basically came and told my dad, we're going to tax you now.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're not going to tax shit.
Yeah.
And that's when he just started into it. And that's when we started getting shot at.
What
and that's
the
when we're like,
fuck?
all right, fuck it, we got to go.
Yeah, that was
So
it.
the first time they shot at us, my dad blamed it as a drive-by. This is what happened first. They tried to tax us, and my dad's like 5'6", and this big black guy, like 6'7", just buff as fuck, comes in. He's the one that's the enforcer. He's trying now leaning on my dad. You're gonna have to pay. You have to do this, and my dad doesn't speak a lot of English, but he's getting translated all this different. Fuck you, nah, fuck you. and he's talking shit to this guy, and the guy just nails my dad, boom, and drops him with one punch, just bam. My dad's like, oh shit. He gets up, runs into the house, grabs his 38, and from inside the house, boom, 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 he's shooting at the guy from inside the house. The guy starts running. He goes into a side apartment. He's running up the apartments, and my dad's just like, clack, 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 all the way.
Wow.
Shooting it like a full-on gunfire.
Damn.
And you're watching this?
I'm watching the whole thing from the first point, from when they were telling him he had to pay. And my dad's right in front of our house. All of this shit is happening in front of our house. Damn. My mom showed up from the market. She's like, what happened? The cops are there. Nobody's talking, but they see the apartments. They're all shot up.
Wow.
But nobody's saying
That's
shit.
nuts.
Nobody talked. Nobody said shit. What happened? Nothing.
The translators? What?
No, nothing. So that happened. And then a week later, they come and they drive by the house. And my mom's like, we got to move. They're going to kill us. And my dad's like, no, eran los cholos. Se están peleando. They're fighting. This is a gangster war. This in the 80s when drive-bys were popular.
Right.
Sad
The
shit.
second time they shot at us, they stopped. They stopped the car. They got off the car and they unloaded the whole clips. It was two of them just unloading. Clack, 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 clack,
Seen out of a Colors movie, fool.
It's like that
Bro,
movie,
it
And
was-
the Watch.
It was crazy. And at this time, we already do the drill. Go to the bathtub. Hit the floor or go to the bathtub so they don't hit you because it'll stop the bullets.
Yeah.
My mom, we were going to Mexicali that night. It was on a Friday night. And my mom had my brother in a car seat, my little brother Teddy. As she's getting the stuff for us to go to Mexicali, that's when they came by, stopped. They opened up fire, and pa, 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 pa. And all you see is my brother's car seat just flipped forward, and he starts crying, and my mom loses it. Because she's like, they hid my kid, my baby. So she's like, she's like scratching, trying to get to her bedroom. She picks up the kid, opens up the car seat, drags him out, gets him fully naked, and she's touching him. And I'm like freaking out because my mom's face is like... And she gets the kid naked, my little brother, and he's like, he's fine. They hit the chair.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. She literally
the
said,
last
agarren
straw.
bolsas negras, agarren ropa, grab your clothes. We're leaving today. We left. We went to a hotel that day.
Well, like a trash bag?
Black trash bags.
Yeah.
There's no suitcase here. We're leaving this house tonight.
What the fuck?
It took
She-
that for every
my
mom,
mom
yeah.
to realize, shit, they almost killed my kid. This close. The bullet would have hit him. So she was like, no, grab your trash bags, mijo. And I remember grabbing trash bag. Just nomás la ropa, mijo. Let's go. The very
Start
next
fresh.
day, goes to a real estate agent, says there's 100,000. Go find me a house. This is an 80. No, this is what, early 90s.
100 racks back then on a down payment.
It's like you bought the whole house
Let
for
me tell you,
the whole
my mom kept
Shit.
putting that in the pro.
Huh.
Yeah. Bro,
Yeah.
when we showed up, the real estate agent says, I have a house if you want the furniture with it.
Hell yeah.
Like, you can have the
Fully
furniture
furnished,
with
let's
it.
go.
Yeah. They can work that out, but it was the very next day. I remember showing up to the guy's house and he told him, ¿Quiere los muebles? Aquí se los dejo.
Shit. Hell
I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, shit.
Shit.
Thank
And
you.
That's
Shit.
when we
Está
ended
caro
up in
todo.
South Central on San Pedro and 80th.
It's-
And then life just changed from that point.
Okay, no, my dad said, fuck it, I'm still going to hustle. You guys can go. So
Wow.
we left. My dad understood. My family's leaving. He kind of was relieved. Kind of too like, fuck it, I'm going to fuck around. I'm going to have my little pad here and all this shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was like, no, I got to walk away. Like, this has got too hot. And at that moment, the protection he had wasn't there anymore. It was a biker gang, and they were fighting another biker gang. And they were like, we can't get into a war with somebody else right now. We're dealing with this one right now. So for us to stir up any shit, we can't back you up right now. So my dad was like, then fuck it, I'm out. I
Man,
can't fight this
smartest
alone.
decision, man.
But for 3 years, bro, we ran the business. Nothing happened.
So then how'd you end up in Fontana?
For real.
Oh, I grew up. Motherfucker, I went to college. I had a career. Like, this was when I was 10.
Yeah.
This is to 13. I ended up in South Central. I went to school. I went to college, graduated. First year of being an engineer in Irvine, I decided I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do stand-up. There was
Wow.
a sign that said, do you think you're funny? Come and audition. This was in 2001. And this was right after the towers had gone hit. And I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. And I just walked in there and I auditioned with it. And they were like, dude, that was funny. I did 3 minutes. I was like, all right. And I met Armando Cosillo. And that's when he told me, go to Montebello, tortillas. And that was the official first show I ever did. That's
Armando Cosillo, he was the one that did that bit with Gabriel, right?
Yeah. He's the one.
The Loteria.
What made you think you were funny enough?
Oh, my dad would
What made
know.
you think you're funny?
Think you're funny?
Because my family's come from tragedy. It's
Trauma response?
a coping mechanism.
Realistic.
Like real life shit.
If your parents are depressed, if they're sad, if there's always turmoil, there's a kid in your family that'll become the jokester because he needs to relieve that pressure. The fact that you're being abused and stuff like that, there's a jokester in those groups at all times, just because somebody needs to relieve that pressure from what's going on in there, that turmoil.
Yeah.
For me, I remember being part of 4 siblings, and my dad would pull me out at 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning when we was working the bars when I was a little kid. I was 5 years old, and he showed me all these dirty jokes from Pepito and Polo Polo and all these jokes.
Yeah.
And I learned all these Pepito dirty jokes. And my dad would wake me up at 3 in the morning on a weekday, bro, because he just got out of the bar being a security guard. And he would have his friends drinking, and I'd be telling dirty jokes to fucking drunk guys.
So you're already a comedian.
He would give me a Budweiser and a cigarette, bro. And I memorized all these jokes, and they would give me $1. And my mom,
hustler.
My mom would say, I would wake you up and you would pee, estás tomeado. And I'd smell you smell like cigarettes and beer, and I'm supposed to take you to kinder. And I already showered you last night. No, I'm showering you again because I can't show up with a kid smelling like fucking Bud Light. You know what I mean?
And your dad was right there encouraging you for
He's the one that would wake me up and sneak me out. So my mom would only know that he was sneaking me out after the facts. And she's like, no me lo saques. Look at him. He smells like booze, because he would give me a Budweiser and a cigarette.
What?
As I'm doing these jokes. And by the time I sip like half of that beer,
Yeah.
I was out.
Your tolerance was low.
That's crazy.
Bro,
As a 10-year-old
as a kid.
As a kid.
So I was always that jokester. I was in the family. I was always busting those jokes.
Nah, the Pepito jokes are fucking
Oh, dude,
like the one where he's like, quítate la ropa porque te voy a comer.
Oh my God.
It's like,
Hunter, vieja, prepárate que vamos a hacer el amor 5 veces. ¿Vienes tan cachondo? No, vengo con 4 amigos.
I didn't grow up on that, man.
it's like a Mexican
I
shit.
grew up on all that Mexican shit, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
So you were a crack dealer and a comedian as a child already.
As a child already, dude.
Fucking prodigy. I'm scared. Damn.
Bro, you could write a book, seriously, dog.
That's what my wife says, bro. Because she'll have conversations with my mom and then go, I thought you were fucking with me.
It sounds like a joke.
Then me and my wife will have a conversation and go, I talked to your mom. And I asked her about the shit you were talking about, and I thought you were fucking with me. Fuck, your dad was crazy. Fuck, how did you guys survive this shit? We would go, okay. So my dad always hustled. When I was like 5 or 6, he had lost his job as a security guard, something like that, 5 or 6. And now my dad was a breadwinner, so he was a photographer too. So he would grab those Polaroid instant cameras, the big ones back in the late 80s, and we would go to all the bars, all the chalenillo bars. So if your dad, for some reason, was at a Mexican bar in L.A., my dad took a photo of him in a hooker. Like, that was a scam.
Diddy, motherfuckers?
No. His job was a photographer, so he would go to a bar.
It was the photo hitman.
And there's girls that work the bars. You know what a fichera is?
No.
A fichera is a girl that goes to a bar, like you own a bar, and these girls show up to you as a business owner and say, we're going to hang out in this bar, and we're going to encourage your customers to buy more beers. Mm-hmm. You will pay them a percentage of the beer that the girl gets.
Oh, like shot girls.
Like shot girls, but
Yeah.
with beers.
Yep.
And they would call them ficheras because you would buy fichas. And those fichas, you would get the girl a drink with that ficha. You would give it to her, and she would in turn get money.
What the fuck?
So that was customary back then. My
I
dad
thought only
was
strip clubs did that.
No,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Would you like to buy the lady a drink?
No,
I
just like that, like the flower lady. He was like the flower lady, but with a photo.
Oh, nice.
And you would get a little.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, got you.
So that he gave them the evidence, basically.
Yeah, he gave him the
He didn't
photo.
blackmail
Here you go.
him.
And so, but he worked with the hookers, so he would tell the hookers, "Órale, mija, let's get these customers. Get them. Ay, papi, una foto, no una." And she was getting a cut.
Shit.
So my dad was breaking off the girl, and he was making a profit from the photo, while we
Damn.
all waited in the car.
With
So
the
like
Bud
6
Light.
in the morning.
That was
So I
awesome.
knew hookers, I knew bars, I knew because we get out, want to go to the bathroom. We knew what bar we can get free popcorn from. We knew we just
Bro,
You
this
gotta
is
make yourself comfortable.
interesting. Yeah.
Still so innocent.
All under the age of 10, too.
before the age of 10. This was early. This was
Yeah,
5
under
years.
the age of 10. I'm like, you experience crack, you experience
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And after you see it and the effects it has, you yourself make the decision. Nah, I can't. And my dad would really frown upon it. He would go, "This is for stupid people. Like this stupid people consume this shit. Weak people consume this shit."
Yeah.
So you lost respect for those people. And I think he did it just because he wanted to desensitize us. Because you have to understand, we got people I got grown people begging me. I got women begging me. When you're dealing with, they're going to fucking try everything. They're going to come with every scheme, with every fucking fake gold chain, where every angle, when a fiend wants to get high, they're going to fucking utilize it and manipulate you. And so my dad constantly had to fucking train us and go, "No te dejes, mijos, no te pendejes. No le creas, son pendejadas. They're going to cry. They're going to do this." And it makes you a tough person because you're just strong fucking wall. No, fuck you. I don't care. Keep crying. Get the fuck out. I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. And you're a 10-year-old telling a grown man, "I'm going to beat the fuck out of you." And we would do fucked up shit to these crackheads, bro. But it was like, what do I do now? My dad's not here. So I'm going to throw fucking hot water at you and fucking kick you
You got to
out.
protect the business.
Bro, honestly, that was the scary part. When you were dealing with people that were just nutty. And you're just a kid and you don't know, fuck, am I really going to punch this lady in the face right now? And you just did it. And you're like, fuck, you're a crackhead though. You had to desensitize yourself from this and disassociate them as humans in order for you to keep doing your business. It was so fucking weird, bro.
And how are you as an adult now, looking back?
all
at that?
fucked up in the head. the reason I know that I'm all fucked up because I talked to somebody. I had to basically let people know and talk about the trauma and talk to a doctor and a therapist.
And all this is in your comedy skits?
Oh yeah, I have a whole 1 hour called Crack at 10 where I got caught at school.
Oh, that's a real title.
Oh,
Crack
bro,
at 10.
Crack at 10 is a real title.
Oh, Lord.
Crack at 10.
I know what I'm watching there. It's on. Is it?
No,
it's
I
only in
haven't
person?
released it.
Okay.
I wrote it out. I did a portion of it last year and I released when I got caught at school with my money. Because as a drug dealer, you also skim off the top, bro. I learned how to fucking
Cherry on top.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm running the candy store. You don't know if I sold more candy or not. You don't control that. I control that. So I ended up with $300 and they caught me at school. And in 88, that's a lot of money.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
somebody's mortgage. And this is a fucking 10-year-old walking around with my mortgage. Like I got busted, bro.
What the fuck?
That's
All the
so
cops, they say, where do you get the money? All that shit.
So okay, so when is where can we find, are you going to be anywhere local here in the IE, LA?
Listen, tomorrow I'm in Hollywood. There's so many random shows that
I
are
thought you were going
popular.
to El Paso.
No.
Okay.
No. I have tomorrow I'm in Hollywood. I have another show in Marietta on Saturday at a winery. So all you have to do is go at Richard Comedy and you can find all my shows. I'm always posting them up and I'm probably going to be around your city.
We're at in Hollywood.
I don't even have the address, but it's posted in there. I'm in Hollywood tomorrow night and then I'll be in Marietta at a winery on Saturday.
Let's pull up tomorrow.
Let's pull up. Let's go to Hollywood. You guys down to go to Hollywood? Let's go to Hollywood.
I always say that, man. Then the time comes. Oh, man, I'm tired.
Sam's.
This boy wants to go to Sam's. Hop roll.
Work to 11 tomorrow?
Sam's after hours.
Oh, okay.
What time you going? You probably like around midnight? Or
No. Yeah,
early
it's
show.
around 10 o'clock. The show starts at 10 o'clock in Hollywood.
Okay.
It's late. No, you know what? We'll do this again, and I'll invite you guys to the Ontario Improv. I'm always
Oh, there
there.
you go. That'd
But
be
I'm in
fun.
Ontario. I'll let you guys get some tickets.
For sure, man. So what's the name of the website? What's your website?
Just richardvilla.com. I actually got my name, richardvilla.com. Or you can go to @RichardComedy or @RichardVillaComedy on all my social media platforms.
That's so, man. Man, great fucking conversation today, bro.
Oh, shit.
I want to thank you for pulling up, man.
Thank you,
and
man.
hopefully your Lambo's still safe, bro.
I hope so. Shit, the Dodgers won. My Lambo's safe. Shit.
Now you got to deal with your wife.
Yeah, I know. I'm working, babe. I'm working.
Hey, you can follow him, like he said, man, on all those platforms. Please share it, man. This was a great conversation. I enjoyed it myself. Bella, did you enjoy yourself?
Hell yeah.
Yep,
It got heated. It got funny.
It got funny. It
got
got
sad.
deep. It got
It got deep, yeah.
It got deep emotional trouble.
There you go.
shit.
You know what I mean?
Quick.
We're opening up, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully your
The
5-year-olds
couch.
don't go through what this guy had to go through. You know what I'm saying?
I hope they know jokes.
Hey, on that note, follow us at the Blackout Podcast on all social platforms. You guys already know. Tomorrow morning, I'll be live on TikTok, man, 8:30 a.m. Spinning those rolas.
Yeah.
Go Dodgers.
Good years.
That's right.